All right, we are live. This is Election Center 2024 live results, and we're going to be running down the results in a moment. I'll try to get some on here. Let's see. There we go. That's what I thought. So yes, the early votes just came in Ohio. Now it's flipping back. So if you see any states flipping back and forth, that's just because the results are like very, very early. It's just too early. Virginia is too early to call. And now the race looks like it's getting tighter in Virginia. New Hampshire looks like that's still too close to call, I guess. That's about all there is. Georgia, Trump is leading by 9 points with 47% of the results in. That is a very good. Okay, let's see. Oh, Nicole, hello. Say hi. Well, I think you're muted. I cannot hear you. Oh, sorry about that. There you are. Hello? Hello? Hear me. Here. Can you hear me? I'm not hearing a thing. Now there's two Nicoles. I'm going to have to. Hello? Hello? Speak. Your microphone is muted. I cannot hear you.
Now, can you hear me?
Oh, yes. Now I can hear you. Very good.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Welcome to the stream.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Who else is here?
You're my co-host for now.
No.
Well, I'm trying to figure this out. This might be new. Sorry to say. I'm still trying to figure out how to shift the screen so that way I can present the live results. If not, I guess it's just going to have to be a black screen. Forgive me.
Oh, that's too bad.
Okay, so right now, here's a rundown of the results. We have, here's the current electoral count, 122 electoral votes for Trump, 75 for Harris Imhoff. So just a recap, Trump has won the states of Oklahoma, Missouri, Indiana, Ohio, Florida, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, and South Carolina. And then most of the Northeast states have gone Democrat. That's not a surprise. So far, there's no surprises, although Florida and Ohio were both called around 8 o'clock.
Oh, wow. Right on the dot.
Yep, and for the Senate races, Rick Scott won the state of Florida. Not a surprise, and the current count is 44 Republicans, 35 Democrats in the Senate. For House elections, the current count is 137 Republicans and 94 Democrats. And in the governor's races, the race in North Carolina is too early to call. And New Hampshire, Kelly Ayotte is narrowly leading, and some of those states have already been called. Indiana, West Virginia, and Vermont have been called. And for the Senate race, West Virginia, that state has officially flipped. So now the current count is 50-50.
All right. This is exciting.
All right.
I've never heard about these things before. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't figure out how to put this stuff on, put the nice map on the screen. So this might be the worst stream ever.
Yeah. Who's talking?
Hi there, Siri.
Hey, and
hello?
Sorry.
Who is this? My phone won't let me join listening. You're going to have to get your phone to work, Bonnie, or you're going to have to get your laptop out because I need you to be my right-hand person.
Hi, Sister Bonnie.
So you're going to have to do something. Yeah, the most unexciting, unriveting, uneventful live stream ever. At least it's working. Oof. Then I'll have to hear myself later on. That's going to be fun. So yeah, I'm just there are so many YouTubers live streaming right now. It is just ridiculous. I'm surprised that YouTube hasn't crashed. Oh, Amendment 4 in Florida. Let me update you on that. It looks like Amendment 4 has failed. It's going to fail. Not enough votes. It does not reach 60%. And interesting, the partisan election, that has failed. The right to fish and hunt has passed. Get this, the medical cannabis, the cannabis usage, Amendment 3, has also failed. I was surprised. Amendment 3 failed, y'all. And that means that it looks like that more people voted against Amendment 3. That's weird. Amendment 5, that's for an annual adjustments to certain homestead exemptions, have passed. And the public financing has failed. So that's great news. The repeal of public campaign financing has failed. So I'm fine with that. I know some people who want cannabis. I'm sorry, it doesn't look like it will be legal to use. I do think that you should be allowed to use cannabis. I'm not encouraging smoking, but I don't think you should go to jail just because you're using. I think that's ridiculous. Oh, we have an update now. Arkansas, the polls have closed, and 6 electoral votes have gone to Donald Trump. So now the current count is 128 to 75. So that is the update. That's just one more state. So far, no surprises, no flips. That's just the current count. All right. So occasionally I'm going to just mute and dip in and out because I've got so many things to look at. Oh, yeah, the Missouri governor's race, that has been called already. Don't ask me the names of some of these people because I just don't have the ability to look up all the names of everybody, or I don't have it in front of me. So there we go. In case you're wondering who just got elected in Missouri, the governor's race, it's I think I have it here. Where is it? No, I don't have it. I don't know. Okay, so Kehoe. I don't know how you say that name. K-E-H-O. Kehoe, I guess he won the governor's race. There we go. And in Delaware, that governor's race has been called. That's gone for the Democrat. Who is that? That's Meyer is the winner in that. Meyer. There we go. So that's the latest governor's races in the country. President, again, let's see. Trump is in the lead in Ohio with 40% in Virginia with 38% of the results. It is too early, but it looks like that Trump is narrowly leading, but those results are still early. North Carolina, too early to call. We don't have numbers. Now we do. Now the numbers are coming in. Trump is narrowly leading. In Georgia, Trump is ahead by 11 points with 52% of the results in. That is a major shift. That's interesting because Georgia is a swing state. That might be the first test to see how far will these swing states swing from Democrat to Republican. Interesting. Let's see. It looks like there has been a flip. So far, according to this, looks like there's been a flip in the House seats. Let's see. No flips yet. Not yet. Virginia is looking to be closer than expected so far. Pennsylvania. Let's have a look at Pennsylvania. Key race alert. So Pennsylvania, the results are too early to call. Those are the early results. We don't have results in Pennsylvania yet. It's too early to call. Okay. In Texas, yep, it's the polls have not closed in the whole state of Texas yet. Yeah, Texas is going to be called. Yep, in the Virginia Senate race, that race is let's see. I think I had that listed as a close state. Let's see. Yeah, the Virginia Senate race, that is a close one. That is a competitive state. Right now, Hung Kao is behind by a few points, but it is close. It is close. Yeah, that's what I thought. And the New Hampshire governor's race, Kelly Ayotte is ahead by about 2. What is that? About 2 points right now with 25% of the results in. So that'll be interesting if Ayotte can win. It's an open seat or state. The governor's race in New Hampshire is open. Chris Sununu is not running in that state anymore. Let's see. By the way, any so you said you voted, Nicole? Oh, I think we lost you. Oh, Nicole, are you there?
Can you hear me now?
Now I can. What happened?
Awesome. I don't know. Yes, I voted. I'm so super excited.
Yeah.
I just got back home.
Who did you vote for, President? Come on. Who did you vote for?
Guess. I had 3 choices plus a write-in.
Uh-huh. Okay. Is it DJT?
I don't know who that is. RFK was on there.
Trump. Is it Trump?
Donald Trump. Oh, right. Well, I mean, RFK was a pretty good option too.
Yeah, but he did endorse Trump and advise people to vote for him.
Yes, but he would be an excellent protest vote in case Donald Trump has been compromised by the deep state.
Well, it's not really going to matter in DC anyway. So that's who you
voted
for?
Very true. No, I'm just I'm just having fun with you. No, I voted for Trump. I voted for Trump. I'm so excited. I was able to make the decision.
Since you mentioned that, let me have a look at the presidential. Where is it? DC. Where are you, DC? All right, the results are not in DC yet. Weird. Okay. I'll be curious and they'll be like, oh, there's your one vote. By the way, the whole entire Southeast, if you look at the live map right now, all the states in the Southeast are red. That is a red wall we are seeing so far. A red wall.
Great.
But really, the Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, those results are just too early right now. And Michigan, we're getting some results in, but again, they're just too early, and it might look like, oh, look, see, the Democrats are leading hugely. It's like, but those are early votes, and some of them are from certain areas. Ignore what it's leaning. It's just too early. It's going to be a while. It might be a few hours before we get an idea of what results are going to be in those states. It's just going to be too early right now. Okay, so it looks like in Florida, all the House seats have been called except for one. Moskowitz looks like he is... Actually, it's a very close race between Moskowitz and Kaufman. That's the 23rd Congressional District. That covers part of Broward County. That's interesting. That is a tight race. Wasn't expecting that. Didn't think it would be that close there. Oh, yeah, I am curious. What does Florida does? I'm going to see something here. I'm trying to see county by county results because I can't see any county results. I'm going to see. I don't have any type of electoral map. I don't see county by county for states. It's not possible for me to see. So I don't know. Unless anybody in chat can tell me how it looks, because I have no idea, because I only have so many screens and I can't look at like 1,000 different screens. Can't do that. Sorry. Not gonna work.
Who else is here? Huh? Bonnie, me. Who else is here? Bonnie, me, and
I don't know, because I'm on StreamYard. I can't look at the I'm
just
yeah. Sorry.
No worries.
I'm hearing something in the background because I'm watching live coverage on the background.
Okay.
Let's see. Jesse's here.
Hello.
Yeah, I have no idea I don't know what the counties look like in Florida. How funny is that? I don't even know what's going on in my own state. Okay. That's just really funny. Let's see. Florida election results. Let me see if there's like a county by county map because I can't find one for me. Maybe I'll have to do CNN. Yeah, CNN's fairly good, but it's just going to clog up my computer. Because if I have too many maps up that's interactive, it's really going to slow things down badly. Let's see. Oh, wow. Breaking news. Donald Trump has won Dade County. For the first time in 20 years, he has flipped Dade County. Also, he is narrowly leading in Osceola and in Duval counties. He's also leading in Hillsborough and Pinellas County. That is a political earthquake in the state of Florida. Trump is now ahead. Get this, y'all. Trump is now ahead by 11 points. Let's see. 13 points. Trump has a 13-point lead right now. That is incredible. I was not expecting Trump to win that by that large of margin. Trump is nearly behind in Palm Beach County, Broward County. That's not a surprise. And of course, Alachua County, that's UF, Leon and Gadsden. None of those are surprising. But Trump has also flipped Seminole County. He flipped that county. So it's very similar to the gubernatorial election 2 years ago. But Trump is definitely overperforming based on the polling in Florida. He is now ahead by 1.4 million votes, with 5.8 million votes for Trump, 4.4 million for Kamala. So that, to me, shows that Florida is a solid red state at this point. It's not a swing state, and probably won't be a swing state for a very long time. And in the Senate race, it looks the same. Rick Scott has flipped counties. The Tampa Bay area is officially red for the first time in a presidential election. That is impressive to see. Wow. Okay, let's see. Amendment 4 has failed. With 84% of the results are in. It looks like that much of Amendment 4 has gone no. It looks like a lot of the southeast coast. I'm looking at the demographics. Much of North Florida voted no overwhelmingly. Central Florida is kind of a mix, but you have to have 60% of the votes and what they call the abortion thing. It looks like that abortion will not be on demand. And also looks like cannabis has officially failed in our state. Cannabis will not be legalized in Florida. Sorry to say. You cannabis lovers. Most High made it. It's good.
I agree.
Not good to smoke, but I don't think it should be a crime to use necessarily. But I think that the problem is that the wording of it was too vague, and the wording of Amendment 4 was too vague. I knew those amendments were going to fail. That does not shock me. Let's see, 57%. Yep, it's hovering around 57% yes for abortion, but again, you have to get 60% to pass. So thankfully, we have that, because otherwise we'd be having a banana republic. We'd be having a crazy democracy. Oh, it's democracy. Well, we would have mob rule. Ohio results are too early to call. It's too early to call in Ohio. For some reason, results are, it's just too early, way too early. And the Senate race, Casey is leading, but it's too early at the moment. Okay. So far, we don't have any surprises. So what do y'all think of the results so far?
Don't know.
A little bit uneventful so far. Because a lot of it I was expecting. Let's. Ooh.
Here's what I will say. I am getting flashbacks to 2016 when I
By the way, y'all, about 15 minutes until the polls close in a slew of states. I'm not sure how many states exactly. I have to look that up. Yep, you heard. Did you hear that bling? That's a timer. Oh, come on. I can't find stuff and it's making me mad. Let's see. All right, yeah. So we're gonna. By the way, so it's at 9 o'clock Eastern time. There are 14 states where the polls are going to be closing in 14 states. So those states are Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Kansas, Louisiana, Michigan, all of Michigan, Minnesota, Nebraska, New Mexico, New York, South Dakota, all of Texas, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Those are the states where all the polls will be closing. So those are 14 states, 160 electoral votes at stake. And so far, once we get to 9 o'clock Eastern, that means 434 electoral votes are up for grabs in totality. And for the Senate races, let's see. Yeah, at 9 o'clock, there are 10 states, or 10 seats total, 9 states for the Senate. And then for the House elections, for the House races, let's see where we're at. Let's see, for the House, there are 81 congressional districts that will be where the polls will close in 81 congressional districts. So that's what's coming up. Let's see, Ohio 1. What does that look like? Looks like Landsman is winning. That's not a surprise. Let's see, that is, what is that old woman's name there in Ohio? Come on, Matt. Yeah, Marcy Kaptur looks like she's winning that congressional district. Perennial Democrat in Toledo area. Looks like she's winning. Yeah, I was right. It looks like the congressional races are not that competitive so far. And so far, no flips. Virginia 2, Kiggins is leading. Looks like she's going to win that race. Looks like Kiggins is going to hold her seat. That's good. Come on. Let's see, Virginia. Let's see, how is 7 doing? 7, that is too close to call. Virginia 10, that is a little less close. They're all going Democrat, but it's Virginia 7. That's an open Democrat seat. That is too close to call. In North Carolina's District 1, that seat is too early to call. Too early to call. Let's see. I don't have North Carolina 1. Let's see. Yeah, that was what I was just calling or mentioning. North Carolina 6. Let's see. Nope, we don't have that available right now. So check back in a bit. Yeah, North Carolina 6. Yes, McDowell. That can't be right. Huh? That can't be right. Hayes, I'm not sure who. Yeah, McDowell is the winner, I'm guessing. I gotta take a look. Let's see, North Carolina 6. 6th congressional district, North Carolina. I'm curious how that race is. That's an open seat, and then there's a Constitution Party running against McDowell. That's interesting. So yeah, Addison McDowell is the winner in North Carolina's 6th district. Okay. NC6. I thought there was a race that was already going to flip, but maybe not. And then the 13th and 14th congressional district, there are no results for those races. Where is... Come on, map. Maybe y'all can look some of the stuff for me too and help me out here, because I can't do everything. Now, I don't know. I have no idea.
Where do you get your information?
Just look it up anywhere. Just do a Google search, look up election results, and see what you can find. That's what I did. Okay, we have a called race. It's been called. Moskowitz is the winner in the 23rd Congressional District of Florida. That race has been called. That is not a surprise. So there are no gains. There's no flips in Florida. All right, so there we go. So that race has been called. Okay, so the current count is 137 Republicans, 95 Democrats. Of course, that is just, we still have stuff. I'm trying to find the 13th district. So that's the 6th district, the 14th district, because my North Carolina numbers things is quite confusing. The 14th district, let's see, that's there. There are no results yet in. No results are in for that district. Yep, the results are, okay, early results are in. Moore is leading, Republican is leading, and the 6th district, Dowell's leading. Okay, so those haven't been called yet. So that is too early in Alabama. It's 2. That's too early to call. 9 minutes until the polls close. To our west. That's interesting. Jeff Andrew. Yeah, Jeff Andrew. That's of course. 7. No, that's the 7th district right there. Yeah, looks like Keene is winning that seat. Okay. So far, no surprises. It looks like Republicans are holding their ground firmly. Results are just taking forever to come in. It's slow. Really annoying. Well, sucks to me. Okay, so Trump is far ahead in North Carolina. Now it looks like he's ahead. 26% of the results are in, and Trump is up by 9 points in North Carolina. That's interesting. In Ohio, Trump is up by looks like 4 or 5 points. Pennsylvania, that is too early. Michigan, the results are too early. I can tell you this, compared to 4 years ago, the results are looking better for Trump than 4 years ago so far. The numbers are looking better for him. In case you're wondering what the trend is, it's trending towards Trump and Republicans so far. But that's it. Beyond that, I don't know. Yeah, that is way too close. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Trying to find it. Yeah, so that's right. DC already. Did I color in DC? I hope I did. Yeah, I did. That's right. I thought I did. All right. Not much to talk about, eh? Do y'all have any thoughts yet? Any thoughts about this so far? All right, I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I just checked an important race in the Florida House race, the House of Representatives, not the Congress, but Tom Keene, the incumbent who won a special election in February or in the wintertime, defeating Erica Booth. Erica Booth has defeated Tom Keene in a swing district. That district is near Orlando, so she just won that seat. So that's a big one. She just won that seat. The other races I will have to look at another time just because there's so many. There's like 120 seats, so I can't look at them all at the same time. But it looks really good for Republicans. Looks like the Republicans have easily maintained the majority in the House and Senate. That's not a surprise. So Florida remains red legislatively in the House and Senate and presidential-wise. By the way, Donald Trump has just made history. He is going to have the highest margin of victory since Bush in 2004. So there's some history being made. If we compare the 2004 election in Florida, let me have a look. Let's see.
And while you're looking, Bonnie says that it looks like Trump is leading Georgia.
Yeah, he's been leading Georgia for a while. In fact, if this continues, it looks like Trump will win Georgia. That's huge. Where is Florida? Let's see. How do I see the results state by state? Oh, there we go. So yes, Bush v. Gore. I'm sorry, Bush v. Kerry. Okay, yep. Donald Trump. Donald Trump broke the record, y'all. The biggest victory for a Republican candidate in the history of Florida. So,
wow.
Donald Trump has just made history in the state of Florida with the largest margin and the most amount of votes ever cast for him or for any Republican in the history of our state. So that is a big political earthquake, I would say, for Florida. Now, what does that mean for the rest of the nation? I have no idea. But I'm sensing that we're going to have something really big happening. And right now, 46% of the results are in. And get this, Donald Trump is up by 1 point, y'all. 1 point in Virginia, although there's still many more votes to count. So don't get too excited. But that's interesting that Trump is starting to pad a very tiny lead in Virginia. That's a state to watch. And Trump is now ahead by 10 points with 26% of the results in. Okay, 36%. So yeah, it is going back forth a little bit. It looks like Trump is ahead in North Carolina by 4 points, 4.4% in North Carolina. Trump is up by a little more than 6 points in Ohio, but it's only 46% of the results are in. It is still too early to call in those states, but it's looking good for Trump. In Texas, Trump is up by 8 points with 54% of the results in. It is still Texas has not yet been called because there's still voting going on in El Paso region. Actually, voting is going to end in 15 seconds. All right. We're about to have a big, about to make some projections. So stand by as we are ready to make the projections. All right. It is 9 o'clock on the East Coast, 8 o'clock Central Time, 7 o'clock Mountain Time. And now we have projections or declarations to make for the presidential election, starting with the president. Colorado, it goes to Kamala. That wasn't even close. Kansas and Louisiana goes to Trump. Let's see. Nebraska, Nebraska at large, districts 1 and 3 goes to Trump. So 4 out of 5 electoral votes goes to Trump. New Mexico, that is New Mexico. I think that can we make a call with that one? Let me see. I have to take a look here. That's the Senate. Where's the presidential? I don't know. New Mexico is, yeah, that is too close. So I don't know why that's there. Oh, oops, I'm on the wrong one. How about that? I'm reading the wrong page. Okay. There we go. So Colorado goes to Trump. Iowa. Get this, y'all. Iowa has just gone to Trump. So much for that stupid fake poll out there. Trump has won the state of Iowa based on the exit poll, based on data. And we see that Trump has won that state. Louisiana, of course, Trump wins that state. Mentioned Nebraska. South Dakota, 3 electoral votes goes to Trump. Texas, a big 40 electoral votes for Trump. Trump wins the state of Texas. And in Wyoming, Trump wins 3 electoral votes. So right now, and also in the state of New York, as much as some people wanted that state to go red, New York goes to Kamala. So she will win the state of New York. But we will be curious to see what the margin will be in New York, see how close that will be. So the current electoral count is 198 for Trump, 113 for Kamala. That is the, or Kamala, I should say. Whatever. For Kamala, so that is 198 for Trump. He is still in the lead electoral college-wise. So that is the presidential race. For the Senate races, let's go there because we have, there are now declarations for the Senate races. Let's get there. Okay. Minnesota, Klobuchar wins the state of Minnesota. That's not a surprise. New Mexico and New York, those states, the Democrats have held those seats. That's not a surprise. In Nebraska, both the special election and the regular election, 2 seats. There's a special election. Ben Sasse retired, and then he became the president of the University of Florida. He's since retired because his wife is ill, unfortunately. And in the state of Texas, Ted Cruz wins the Senate race, and in Wyoming, Barrasso wins the Senate race. So the current count for the Senate, Republicans 48, Democrats 38. So Republicans need 3 more seats. They need at least 2 seats because if Trump wins, then the vice president would be the tie-breaking vote, or the Republicans just need 3 more seats to win outright to win the majority. So we are really it's getting interesting in the Senate. And then, of course, the House races, we'll have all those results coming up in a few minutes. And these governor races, there are a few. I don't know if there's any calls for the governor's races. Let me see. No, we do not have any calls for 9 o'clock hour. Okay. So those are the current projections. Any reactions to that? Yes, New York has been called. Yep. That's not a surprise. So far, no real big surprises. In the key race alert, Trump is starting to pull ahead in North Carolina. He's leading by more than 4 points. In Georgia, Trump is ahead by a little more than 6 points with 66% of the results in. And in Ohio, Trump is leading by 7 points with 49% of the results in. And in Virginia, Trump is up by 1.3% with 48% of the results in. So Virginia is a close state. That is getting close. Very interesting. It's getting close. And I'm not sure what is that. Nebraska 2, we're going to watch that race. That is too early to call. All right. Oh, yeah, so the current electoral count. Yeah, I already mentioned that. Okay. Let's see, in the Pennsylvania Senate race, too early. The results are too early. And the Virginia Senate race, that race is too close. Now I can call it as too close to call. That is 2 points between Tim Kaine and Hung Cao. In Texas, Ted Cruz is the winner. Wow, so Trump made history in Florida tonight. You there? Hello?
Yes, I am.
I don't know why you dropped out again. That's very weird.
Because I'm on my cell phone, and when I click around, I accidentally click exit.
Oh, okay. So I'm reading by comments. Maybe a state that they were not expecting for Trump may swing. Yeah, we'll have to see. Basically, the swing states, they're going to take a long time because it's going to be a few hours. And look, it's only 9 o'clock, y'all. Just remember, in 2016, which I think Trump is performing better than 4 years ago. I'm already seeing the numbers. He's doing way better than 4 years ago. He is also doing better. If we look at 8 years ago, it was not until 2 a.m. when we had the winner declared. It wasn't, I think, until 2:30. And so it's 9 o'clock right now. So we have at least 5 hours. If we're trying to gauge this, we still have a lot of time. We have many hours. And by the way, West Coast folks, still vote. Get out to vote. If you haven't voted yet, you need to vote. The polls close in 2 hours in California. Arizona, the polls just closed. Of course, the results are not in and they're too close or too early. And on West Coast, people, get out and vote if you haven't yet voted. You need to vote. Get others to vote. Do what you can. Run the score up. We need to win this. So, as of right now, I don't really have any sort of feelings. I'm kind of more like, okay. Not much to react so far. That's all I can do. I pray he wins. I pray he crushes it. Please. All right. Oh, come on now. Yeah, by the way, I already ate dinner. So that way I don't have to be munching and making noises. Otherwise, I'll just have to mute. So we do have some house races I'll be calling. If you want to hear me call house races, I can do that. Might not be too interesting, but I will. So in Arizona too, that has been called. So yeah. So there are some close races. David Schweikert's seat. We do not have results for that yet. So 3, 4. Andy Biggs won his seat. Debbie, let's go. She retired. Abe Hamadeh is the winner in Arizona's 8th congressional district. So Hamadeh is the winner. And then Paul Gosar is the winner of his seat. Yep, Hamadeh won. Colorado. Come on. 2, 4, and 5. So Greg Lopez, let's see, Lauren Boebert. In spite of all the controversy surrounding Lauren Boebert, she has won the election in the 4th congressional district. She switched seats. And Jeff Crank is the winner in the 5th congressional district. So yeah, Boebert won. It's just districts 3 and 8 are too close to call right now. District 8, that is too early to call, and so is Jeff Hurd's seat. I think that's Jeff Hurd. I hope I got the names right. Colorado 3. Let me see if I got that right. And yes, shout out to you, Bonnie. Later on, we'll be mentioning California. So yeah, so it's Hurd in District 3. Yeah, Boebert. Okay, that's right. Just making sure. Iowa's 4th congressional district. Shout out to John on Iowa. Randy Feenstra wins, has been reelected. In the 1st congressional district of Kansas, has been reelected. Steve Scalise has been reelected, so is Clay Higgins. Mike Johnson, the House Speaker, has been reelected, and Julie Letlow has been reelected. In Michigan's 1st congressional district, that seat as 1st congressional district, Bergman wins. Has been reelected. Let's go to Minnesota. Minnesota 1, 3. Yep, Tom Emmer, the House Majority Whip, has been reelected. So is Michelle Fishbach and Pete Stauber. Dean Phillips has been reelected. Dean Phillips' seat has been won by Kelly Morrison, the Democrat. And of course, Omar won that election, has been reelected in Minneapolis area. Second district, Angie Craig, that race is too early to call. And Nebraska's 1 and 3 has gone Republican. That's not a surprise. Mike Flood and Adrian Smith wins those, have been reelected. Don Bacon's seat, that race is too early to call. In New Mexico, districts 1 and 3, let's see. Melanie Stansbury wins, and Teresa Ledger Fernandez also wins. And Gabriel Vasquez and Yvette Harrell, which she used to be in the House, that race is too early to call. And many seats in New York City. We got some seats to watch. Yep, AOC wins her seat. Not a surprise. It's like, I don't know, I don't know how people keep voting for the same people if they have a problem. I just don't get it. It's very weird to me. Like, yeah, we'll just vote for the same people. More the same. It's very confounding. It really is confounding. See. Texas. Yes. So yes, Texas 16th district. Yep, that goes. Democrat Escobar wins that district. And Tony Gonzalez has been reelected in the 23rd district. Let's go to Wisconsin. Yeah, finally in Wisconsin. Oh yeah, what's her name? Yep, Harriet Hagman wins the seat, the at-large district in Wyoming. Okay. I don't think he will. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, Tony Weed wins the 8th district of Wisconsin, which is an open seat. Yep. Okay, so that's it. So the current count for the congressional map is 168 Republicans, 123 Democrats. So that's it for now. So far, no real changes. Not yet. Oh yeah, the North Dakota governor's race. Armstrong is the winner. Has won the governor's race. Okay. Yep. Ohio was already called. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, get this. So far, Trump is leading. He has more electoral votes than his opponent, which he 4 years ago, I don't think it was Trump had a lead this big so far. So he does have a decent lead. Right now in Virginia, that race is still close to call. With 51% of the results in, Trump is slightly ahead, narrowly ahead by 0.9% in North Carolina. Trump is ahead now by 5 points in North Carolina. 5 points. In Georgia, Trump is ahead by 6 points in Georgia with 69% of the results. I think y'all that we might be getting, might be able to make a call pretty soon if this trend continues. Pennsylvania, the results are still too early to call. It is too early. Michigan, results are too early. Wisconsin, the polls just closed there. Those results are too early. Minnesota, the results are too early, although it is leaning towards Kamala. And then Iowa, that's already been called. Yep. Arizona, no results are in yet. And that's it. And by the way, at 10 o'clock, the states that will be closing at 10 will be Idaho, Montana, Nevada, and Utah. So Nevada closes at 7 p.m. Pacific time. California polls close at 8 o'clock Pacific time. So, all right. So, yeah. Any comments here? Yeah, Trump is far behind in Colorado. That's not a surprise. Colorado has become such a blue state. Such a blue state. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder what's going to look like. Pennsylvania, though, I'm a little concerned about Pennsylvania, unless those are early results from big cities like Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Harrisburg. If those results are just early from those big cities, then we have no idea what Pennsylvania is going to look like. It's too early. Yeah, we have a lot of early votes. A lot of early votes.
No, we're definitely. I'm definitely hearing my family and my county, each and every state, making sure it's valid. Because I think Fox News likes to put that crazy percentage.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like.
198 for Trump. Wow. Yeah. Forget Fox News. By the way, I am not watching Fox or any legacy corporate media outlet. Just in case you're wondering, I'm watching a YouTuber on a live stream. I don't trust legacy media. North Carolina 3. I think we have some projections to make and some of the congressional races. Do we? Let's see. No, I don't think so. Not yet. So I think we are pretty soon. Let's see. Indiana 1. That race is too close to call. Although it's leaning Democrat. Virginia 1 and 2. Yep, Kiggins is leading in 2. What is 1? Okay, 1. Whitman is leading in Virginia 1. That's good. He's leading. Or I think it's a he. Maybe it's a she. I don't remember. Virginia 7. That race is too close to call. Virginia 10. That's too close to call. Leading Democrat. Let's see. That race, Susan Wild is. That race is too early to call. And Cartwright. Those races are too early to call. Looks like Scott Perry, though. Yeah, Perry, that is just still too early to call. Michigan's 7th district. Looks like Barrett is narrowly leading in early votes. That might be that's going to be an interesting seat to watch in the 8th district of Michigan. New Mexico, let's come on. We have early results coming in Colorado's 8th district. Some of these numbers are a little wonky because it's just early numbers. Yeah, that's just too early. I'm not even going to mention it. Yeah, some of these votes, some of it's just too early. No point on mentioning early results. If anybody's getting worked up on early results, they don't know what they're talking about. I've been covering elections for years now. Oh, yeah, Trump's winning by 20 points. Wow, that's huge. Too close. Maine, wow. Oh, my gosh, you're right. Well, that's too early to call. Trump leading in Maine, yeah, that's too early. There's no point in mentioning it. Let's see, Maine's 1. Yeah. Trump. Looks like Trump is leading in Maine's 2nd district, but the results are too early to call. 2% in. It's just too early. Too early. Georgia, Trump is still leading by 6. North Carolina, Trump is... Yeah, it keeps going back and forth. That's very strange. The way the numbers are coming in. It's very weird. It's wonky. Those numbers are off a little bit. Yep, Trump is still up by about a point with 51% in, but it's just still too early. We're just going to have to wait and see, y'all. Wait and see.
He's still ahead in Virginia with over 50% of votes. He's about points and North Carolina was about 50. And most of these other states don't matter. With a handful of votes counted, these also.
Yeah, New Hampshire, it is still too early to call New Hampshire, but it's getting close. Yeah, they're purposely blue balling it. Yes. No, Arizona has not yet been called. No. Yep, Republicans are just 3 seats away from winning the majority. Yeah, let's see what those Senate results look like. Yes, the Senate is important. Hunkow is behind by a few points in Virginia. Too early to call in Pennsylvania. Too early. A lot of just too many too earlys. Kramer and Barrasso. I think I already covered Kramer. Mentioned. Oh yeah, North Dakota. Wait. No, North Dakota hasn't come in yet. Yeah, it's about time. Yeah, Trump is outperforming in Georgia, y'all. That's huge. Trump is outperforming in Georgia. But the results elsewhere are just too early. It is close in New Jersey. It's within 20 points. All right, I will be right back. I am back. You there, Nicole?
I am.
Okay. Sorry if it's a little boring to y'all. Not much. going yet. She's Let's see. Wow, get this. For the first time ever, a presidential candidate has 6 million votes in the state of Florida. That is a first. Trump now has 6 million votes in Florida. Wow. Historic night in Florida. Looks like Trump's going to win Florida by two. I think, I'm trying to figure out the number. I don't know what that number is. What's 56 and 43? I'll have to figure that out. 56 minus what? 43. Yeah, 13 points. Wow. That is crazy, y'all. I did not expect Trump to win by that large of a margin. That is a crazy large margin. That is huge. Wow. I didn't realize that Florida's this red. That's incredible. Yep, Bernie Moreno is now leading in Ohio with 57% of the results in. Very good. House races, let's see. So far, there's no flips yet. No. Hmm.
2016 it was like the WikiLeaks. 2020 is like obviously this was stolen from us. What is going on?
You're right.
What is so funny?
Oh, I'm listening to a live stream in the background.
Ah.
Anyway. Well, yeah, I'm about to say what? Oh, yeah, that special election in Texas, the 18th district has gone to Lee Carter. You're probably like, what is that? Yeah, exactly. Weed has won the special election in Wisconsin's 8th congressional district. Okay, again, no surprises so far. It's like more of the same so far. Wow. That is a close one. He wins Georgia? Wow. This is pretty neat. The AP has Trump with 178 electoral votes. I have Trump with 198 electoral votes. I don't remember Trump getting this many number of electoral votes this early at night. So that is telling us something, yeah? It's looking good so far. By the way, the polls have closed everywhere along the East Coast in all eastern states. Hopefully, if everybody did their part by voting, then good job. By the way, Trump is now expanding the lead so far just a little bit. In Virginia, he is up by almost 2 points. And Trump is up by 3 points in North Carolina, but there's still a lot of votes to count. Trump is up by 5 points in Georgia. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution had a poll showing Trump up by 4. So that's not a surprise there. Oh, here we go. In Wisconsin, these are early numbers, so it's way too early. Trump is ahead. I shouldn't even mention that. It's just too early. That's going to change. By the way, ignore the live results in Iowa. Trump already won Iowa. The early results are coming in from Iowa City area, which that is a far left area. That's why it looks blue, but it's not. So again, you're getting a lot of early results coming in from the urban areas, which, and then eventually we'll see, and then of course it looks like the early results are not that big of a blowout for early votes for Democrats. It's not that good. The Democrats are underperforming. I'm seeing that. The Democrats are underperforming, and with the election day votes coming in steadily, it's looking more like it's going to be a big win. Oh, by the way, Trump is now ahead in Ohio by 10 points, y'all. 10 points. That is the largest margin Trump has ever had. This is a larger margin than 2016. So he has a larger margin than 16. If this trend continues in other states, then this is going to be a major victory, potentially. Then that means it's going to be a good night. It's going to be a late one. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, the early numbers in Pennsylvania are bad for Democrats. They are doing poorly. And 27% results in, and they are ahead by 12 points, Democrats. That's actually bad for the Democrats. The Pennsylvania might flip, y'all. If Pennsylvania flips and Trump wins it, then he's going to win the election.
I think it would, because a lot of Amish are now voting, and I'm sure they would be voting for him.
Yeah, I saw a report that 170 of them were bused to the polls today. I know that might not sound a lot, but there was an incredible turnout and get out the vote effort across the country today, especially in the battleground states. The biggest get out the vote I've ever seen. Yeah, those results are still trickling in, and we're going to have to wait a while. Those results are going to get even better. I would say in an hour from now, those numbers are going to look even better if this trend continues. Yep. Oh, yeah, by the way, Hogan lost the election in Maryland. Who was it that Hogan, the former Maryland governor, he lost the Senate race, but he's not losing by a huge margin. It's within 20 points. That's actually good for a Republican in Maryland. That's not bad for a Republican. New Jersey, Trump, let's see, that's not bad. These Northeast, these far blue states, the Democrats are not performing very well tonight. It looks like they're not performing that well. And the Republicans are performing better in the red states. The swing states, even, it looks like Democrats are underperforming. That's an underperformance. Underperformance. Okay, I'm starting to read the tea leaves, y'all. If this continues, I think that this is going to be better than 2022. I don't know if you remember me mentioning this. I think I was speaking to Bonnie Valere, that I said that, well, look, if you're living along the West Coast, you need to vote. It is not over whatsoever. But with that being said, I did say that if the turnout is high, we might actually have a wave. What they call a red wave.
What is that?
Meaning that there's a large turnout for Republicans. A red wave. If this trend continues, I think we might have a wave. We'll see. I don't know yet. I'm not making any declarations. It's just not working there, so I'm going to close that out. Oh, did you just say that? Oh my gosh, you're going to ban YouTube. Don't say that. Yeah, so 10 million people voted in Florida. Over 10 million votes. What is that? Sorry about that. All right. Let me compare the turnout numbers for Florida. Oh, come on. For Florida 2022, yeah. 8 million votes. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. 8 million? Let's see. The total votes in Florida. Let's see. 11.1 million. 11 million votes. The turnout was set. Let's see. What's the turnout? Here we go. Wow, this is incredible. 10.8 million votes. So the turnout is 77%. Oh, so they changed the voter roll. So 10.8 million votes. Yep. More people voted in Florida this time. Yep. This is a blowout in Florida, y'all. At least in the state of Florida, the elections here, it's a blowout. And for Republicans, it's a blowout. It's definitely a blowout.
Blowout means, what does it mean? Very good?
Yeah, well, for Republicans, that means they're blowing the Democrats out of the water.
Oh.
It says,
okay.
Val, device is not connected. I'm not sure. You got to get something to work out. Let's see. Hold up. They will need to connect their microphone or camera before you can add them to their stream. I guess you got to connect your microphone.
Is that me? You mean me?
No, Valaire.
Oh.
I was thinking of this. Maybe I might connect to Zoom on my phone just so I can hear you audibly. And then, how about that? I'm going to try that. Let me do that. How does that sound? I'm going to do a Zoom room while I'm on here. Is that okay?
Try it.
All right. Let me do
It's past 9:30. I have to go. Okay. Ta-ta for now.
All right. I'll see you later then. I'll remove it. There you go. Okay. Let's see. That's crazy story I'm hearing. Okay, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I can't hear you. So, what do you think of this stream so far? Yeah. Now at least you can be my audio source, huh? Because are you getting any more information, useful information?
I don't know. I think we just have to wait and see what happens.
Okay. Wonder why Valaire's not joining. It looks like
she messaged me, said she was trying to.
Yeah, I'm gonna invite Valaire into the Zoom room. So at least we can like try to talk a little bit.
Okay.
Let's see. That's weird. Early results from New Mexico. Trump is leading. Okay, I don't think Trump's winning New Mexico. That's not going to happen. Anyway. Okay. Hi there, Val. Welcome. Yeah. Michigan is, wow. This is going to be devastating for the Democrats. If this trend continues, it's going to be devastating for the Dems. The early numbers are not looking good for Democrats. Not looking good for them. Pennsylvania, not looking good for Democrats for early votes. Now, these percentages, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Trump is still ahead by a point in Virginia with 57% in. Supposedly, Trump is ahead by basically the same margins. Yeah.
Ahead in Virginia.
Nope. I have Trump. Okay, how many votes does it say on yours?
It said 48-52, I think.
No, I have 49.9 for Trump, 48.4 for Kamala. How many vote numbers? 1.363 million to 1.322. What is yours?
Let me try to find what I had. Hold on.
Make sure that's the president, not the Senate. Because the Senate race is 51-49. I think you're on the wrong one. That's why. And New Mexico Senate Heinrich, yeah, he won that race. That's not a surprise. If, oh my gosh, if Trump wins Virginia, I'd be shocked. I would be shocked. That would be a political earthquake because Virginia has not gone red in 20 years. The last time Virginia went Republican was Bush in 2004. Yep. About 20 minutes until the polls close in Nevada, Idaho, Montana. I think those are the states. Nevada, Idaho, Utah, Montana. 4 more states. And in the West Coast states, there'll be California, Oregon, Washington. And then an hour after that, it'll be Alaska. It'll be Hawaii, then Alaska. Now, I know you might be like, who cares about Alaska? Well, Alaska, I guess, somewhat matters. It does matter because the votes will add up.
Okay, so Donald Trump at 50 and Kamala at 48.3.
Yes. Yeah, you're looking at the right map. That's correct. That's what I have. Interesting. So what do you think of that? Wow.
That is cool.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm looking at the house map. Let's see, what does the house look like? Come on. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm saying a lot because I'm just looking around. By the way, Marcy Kaptur's not doing very well in Ohio right now. She's only ahead by 2 points. She's only up by 4,000 votes, and about half of the votes have been counted. She might lose her seat. If she loses her seat, that's going to be an interesting sign for the House races. Because if Republicans are able to hold nearly all of their seats and they pick up a few, then they're going to win the House. Because that's been the closest one, because it's very hard to gauge House seats, and Republicans have a very narrow majority in the House, and I don't know if they're going to win the House. I think they will win the House. I had a prediction map with them winning 230 seats. I think that's overly generous. So I'm going to have to do plus or minus 10. So that means they could win 230, or they might only win 220. So that's my range, 220 to 230 seats for Republicans. They need 218 seats to win the House. 218 is the number you need to win out of 435. Yeah, my count currently is 168 Republicans, 123 for Democrats. So I guess I'm a little bit ahead because I've already called races that are very obvious. 168. So that means they still need another, what? 218. They need 60 more seats to win the House, I think it is. So we'll have to see. Oh, I miscounted. I forgot to mention Arkansas. How did I do that? Oh, good. Yeah. So I'm sorry. Miscounted. The count is 172 Republicans, 123 Democrats. Let's see. 172 minus 218. So they need 46 more seats. All right. So they need to win 46 more seats. Oh, we'll see what happens. It's looking really good so far for Republicans tonight. It really is. 15 minutes till the polls close in Idaho, Iowa. Why do I have Iowa? So the AP already called Iowa? I thought the polls don't close till 10 o'clock our time in Iowa. I messed up. I made a mistake. See, the time zones can be a little confusing. I put the wrong time. So it's Idaho, parts of Idaho closes, Montana, Nevada, and then parts of Oregon, Utah. Oop. Damn it. Sorry.
I'm waiting for Georgia to be called.
Yeah, they'll take forever to call that. Of course. We got to count every vote before calling it. That's what the fake news will do. We know how they are.
Be the first swing state that's called.
Well, I don't think Georgia's really a swing state. I don't think it is, but whatever. It might be. Might be. Who knows? Yeah, these are early results. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, those are early results. They're not looking good. That's really bad. These early numbers for Democrats all the way around are looking bad. Come on. Where's this saying that these states elsewhere take forever to count? Because notice that Florida has pretty much finished counting their votes. I think Florida now has finished. 95% of the results are in. Why do other states take longer than Florida? Can you answer that question for me?
No, that's a good question.
I mean, I understand that some states are like an hour or two behind because the polls close later, but some of these states, like Virginia, for example, how long does it take to count votes? I mean, they can't even count 5 million votes. I mean, our state has literally counted 10 million plus votes in a span of 3 hours, not even 3 hours. I mean, good grief. These other states are slow. Crazy. Yep, Trump is still ahead in Virginia with 59% in. I sure hope so. I will be right back.
The hope is that Trump just simply outright wins, and I can go to sleep
All right, I'm back. Those are early numbers in Wisconsin. Yeah, now it's 0.2% difference with 33% in. Oh my goodness. Is that why you said wow? Oh my gosh. I think we're going to have an earthquake. We're going to have an earthquake, y'all. Political earthquake is about to happen. If these numbers keep looking good like this and it's trending to Trump, we're going to have a political earthquake. Oh my gosh. Wow.
I went to bed thinking that Trump had won because the same day voting where you vote on the machine, that gets tallied first.
Yep. Well, Virginia.
Ballots in most states get counted after.
Yeah, just so you know, I'm going to look back and tell y'all what time each state was called because I record the time states are called. You know that? I recorded the times. So if I go back to, yeah, Virginia was called for Biden at 10:37. And right now it's 9:56, and Biden was leading by more than 5 points at this time 4 years ago. So it looks like than 4 years ago in Virginia. And Virginia is not really a swing state. Let me see other states. Yeah, Maine at large. No, let's see. They haven't called New Hampshire. Let's see. I'm trying to compare the other states. No, we're still waiting. I don't know, but the numbers do look better than 4 years ago. I can tell you that. Way better. It's not even comparable. 8 years ago, it's looking better than 8 years ago. Virginia's slow to count, I'll tell you that. Wisconsin now looks like Trump is in the lead in Wisconsin, but again, reminder, it's way too early, so don't really take much stock into the numbers yet. It's too early.
That's interesting because Bonnie has different information on Wisconsin.
Well, it's just updated. What does it look like on your end, Bonnie?
I don't know yet. I'm watching live TV.
Yeah, Trump is doing well in Pennsylvania. He's slightly behind, but remember, it's early. I have it classified. Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania are, quote, too early to call. Virginia is too early to call. North Carolina is too close to call. Georgia is too close to call. So that's how I have the states currently rendered. Oh, by the way, we have 2 minutes until polls close in 4 more states. So 2 minutes until we get some more results in. Let's have a look at the House races. Let's see if there's any flips. Okay, we do. We have a flip. Looks like the Republicans flipped the House seat. I'll let you know. We got breaking news. Republicans have flipped a seat. Okay, they flipped the 6th congressional district. McDowell has won the 6th district in North Carolina. Okay, so that is a gain for the Republicans. For now. Of course, that can change. North Carolina is 6th as of, I don't know. Let's see. So that's a flip. So far on this map, it says that Republicans flipped 1 seat. So that's the first seat that's flipped so far. Still have a long way. Still have a lot to go. Ooh, Alabama's 2nd congressional district. That's a race to watch. So far, it looks like Dobson might win that race. Ooh. Louisiana's 6th congressional district. It's a weird situation. That might have to go to a runoff. Because in Louisiana, if nobody gets majority of the votes, 50% plus 1, then there will be a runoff in December. They have what's called a jungle primary, and then there will be a, quote, general runoff in December. So that seat might not be, we might not even know who wins that seat until December. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so Let's see, 113. Okay, I'm just having a look. Let's see. Hurd is winning in Colorado, leading narrowly, very close in the 3rd district of Colorado. Colorado's 8th congressional district. That's a key race. Come on, map. Let's go. I don't like this map. This really weirds me out. 8th district looks like that's narrowly going for Caraveo, the Democrat. Okay, so the Senate elections, let's have a look there. Let's see, how's Bernie Moreno doing? Bernie Moreno is up by 6. I think we're going to be able to make a projection very soon in Ohio. And if Moreno wins, that will be 49 seats for Republicans. That means they're going to get very close. It's 10 o'clock, and we now have projections. Okay, results are in. We have projections. It's 10 o'clock on the East Coast, 7 o'clock on the West Coast. 8 o'clock Mountain Time and 9 o'clock Central Time. And we have results. We have races to call. Okay, in the state of Montana and Utah, Donald Trump has won Montana and Utah, which that's a total of 10 electoral votes. Trump now leads with 208 electoral votes. So that is the current electoral vote count. And Trump needs 62 electoral votes to be the winner. He needs 62 votes. Okay. And the Senate, let's see. In the Senate, how is the Montana race? That race is too early to call. That race is too early to call. John Curtis won the state of Utah in the Senate race. Yep. So that means it's now 49 Republicans, 38 Democrats is the current makeup of the Senate. That is the current Senate map. If Bernie Moreno wins Ohio, then I think we can make a projection that the Republicans will win the Senate if Moreno wins. And it's looking like he is leading, and he might actually win over there. Now let's go to the House races. So House races, here we go. Go. Okay. So Idaho's 2nd congressional district has been called for Republicans. Montana's 2 has been called for Matt Rosendale. Nevada's 2nd congressional district has gone to Mark Amodei. And all 4 congressional districts in Utah have gone for the Republicans. So that's the latest map. 179 Republicans, 123 Democrats. That is the current map. And take a look at some of those key races in Texas. In Texas, key race alert. All right, key race alert. In Louisiana's 6th congressional district, the Republican is leading. Guillory is leading just very narrowly. That is so close, it looks like that will go to a runoff. And the 28th congressional district, it looks like that Furman might defeat Henry Cuellar, the incumbent Democrat, embroiled in scandals. He might lose his seat. In 15, Monica De La Cruz is narrowly leaning, but looks like those results are too early in the 15th district. And the 34th district, looks like Gonzalez is narrowly leading Mayra Flores with 45% results. And again, some of those results may be too early. So those races are still considered to be too early to call. In Louisiana, it looks like that race will go to a runoff in December. And in Arizona, we now have results coming in. Eli Crane, of course, won, and so has Paul Gosar. Schweikert's seat, that is very close. Looks like Schweikert is narrowly behind, although those are early results. And we don't have results in some of the other seats. Come on. Stupid map. And the Arizona Senate race looks like that. It's not looks like Arizona has definitely gone more blue. Looks like a lot of Californians have gone to Arizona.
Michigan's making a statement right now.
I don't know how. And Arizona presidential race, 34% of the results in. It is a dead heat. Interesting. It's a dead heat. Now, if Trump wins the Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Georgia, North Carolina, if he wins all those states, he does not need to win Arizona. He does not need Arizona. And I did say it's possible Trump might not win Arizona because Arizona has become way too far left, unfortunately. It's gone too far left. Will Fox News call Arizona yet? LOL. Remember what happened 4 years ago? Let's see. How is that possible? Those must be early votes. They have to be early votes. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are early votes. So it's still too early. That's okay. Let's see. Oh, Pennsylvania has now just flipped red on the live result. Trump is leading now by a half a point with 44% of the results in. It's still too early. In Virginia, Trump is still narrowly leading with 61% of the results in. North Carolina, Trump is up by 5 with 66% in. In Georgia, Trump is up by 5 in Georgia with 81% of the results in. Looks like. Very good. Wow. Yeah. Wisconsin, Trump is narrowly ahead, although it is still too early. And in Michigan, it is too early to call. All right, there we go. That's the roundup for now. Do you have any comments? What are your thoughts?
Just checking those swing states. Waiting.
Again, the current electoral count, 208 for Trump. 208. 208, so that means that, oh yeah, what is Maine looking like? Let me see Maine. How does Maine look? Maine and Vermont. Let's see. I'm sorry, not Vermont. New Hampshire and Maine. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Early results. Too early. Don't know yet. By the way, in Wisconsin, Eric Hovde is narrowly leading.
Okay, it says Pennsylvania, Trump is at 50.1, Harris is at 49.
Yes. Very nice. Oh, that's big. By the way, in Wisconsin, Eric Hovde, the Senate candidate, is ahead of Tammy Baldwin by less than a point with 40% of the results in. That's early results, though. That is really bad. That means Wisconsin could be a surprise flip. If Wisconsin's Senate seat flips, that means the Republicans are going to secure the Senate. 71% of the results in. Bernie Moreno is leading in Ohio. It's looking more likely that Moreno will actually win that seat. In Virginia, Tim Kaine's lead is a little bit is ahead by 3 points ahead of Hung Cao. So it looks like that Kaine might win that seat. However, it looks like that Trump, who knows? Okay, could. Well, I can't say that. It's still too close. Either Trump narrowly wins Virginia, or he might narrowly lose Virginia. If it's narrow, regardless, that's a big swing towards Trump anyways. This is a big swing. Wow. Very interesting. Yeah, the numbers are too early in Arizona. Way too early. Not enough numbers in. It's like a third votes are in. It's just too early. Ooh, wow. Look how red the map is. I hope the map stays that red. That would be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful red map.
Is Alaska usually blue or red?
Red. Polls don't close in Alaska for another 3 hours.
Blue, I would guess. Hawaii's usually blue.
Hawaii's blue, Alaska's red. Arizona, shenanigans alert.
Our little Republican kitties here anxiously awaiting the results.
Who's that?
Oh, our kitty cat.
Oh, yeah.
Republican kitty.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay. Wow. Look at that. What the hell? Oh, wow. Striking distance. Yeah, he is. Ooh. Polls will be open for another hour in California. Reminder, anybody in California need to vote if you haven't yet. You're running out of time. And yes, even people in Alaska and Hawaii, you still need to vote. It matters. Oh, wow. McCormick is narrowly behind Casey. That is incredible. If McCormick wins Pennsylvania, that'd be huge. That would be absolutely huge. Huh. Yep, governor's race in Montana, Gian Fort won. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Not a surprise. Yep. There we go. And Utah. Both Montana and Utah goes to the Republican candidate.
Okay, they're saying Virginia is 49.1 Trump, 49 Harris.
Yeah, it's going to be really close. That's obvious. By the way, Kelly Ayotte, get this. She is ahead by 5 points in New Hampshire. She might be elected. She might win the race in New Hampshire. The governor, Kelly Ayotte, the Republican in New Hampshire. That's fascinating.
Trump at 49.9 in Wisconsin. Harris is at 48.4.
Okay. Yeah, I have 50 to 47. It's interesting. Yeah, it's going to go back and forth because more results are coming in. About half of the votes are counted in Pennsylvania. Yeah, about half are in. Yeah, Trump has a 2-point lead in Pennsylvania, but it's still too early. That's going to shift back and forth. Arizona, it is too. What?
Wyoming.
Yeah, he already won Wyoming. I know. That's like the reddest state in the country. Gee, what a surprise. It's like saying, hey, by the way, Kamala won Hawaii. It's like, yeah, and, you know. I mean, I'm just saying it's, yeah, get this. Even the MSM is showing Trump leading in the Electoral College. It's handedly so far. Now, with California coming in, I'm going to just do a quick fill-in and see what it looks like. Yeah, even if, get this, Trump's going to still be ahead. With California, Oregon, and Washington, Trump would be ahead. He still would be ahead in the Electoral College. This is not what happened 4 years ago. Biden was ahead in the Electoral College at this time, 4 years ago. So what is that? So that tells you that that Trump is doing much better than 4 years ago. I can declare and say that Trump is doing much better than he did 4 years ago. And supposedly,
Harris at 50% in Arizona, Trump at 49.2.
Yeah, Arizona's too close. That's going to be close. That's probably going to be one of the closest of the 7 states. And I think Arizona may be the one that will not go to Trump. Because there's a lot of Californians in that state that moved there. And also because there might be some shenanigans going on in Arizona. So I would not be too shocked. I'd be slightly disappointed if Arizona doesn't go for Trump. Although, would I be shocked? No. And if Trump wins all the other states, then he doesn't need Arizona. And by the way, oh my gosh, Wisconsin flipped. That's because there's still votes coming in certain areas. So don't freak out. It's no, still too close, too early, too close, whatever. Yep, Georgia is yep, Trump's still ahead by a large margin in Georgia. 4.5. Trump is now ahead by 6 points in North Carolina with 70% of the results in. Interesting. Those numbers keep, yeah, now Wisconsin flipped back. It's like flipping back and forth. Have you noticed it? It's flipping. The live results, it's like it's flipping back and forth. Yeah, Kansas was already called, so what are they talking about? I'm starting to, well, I'm not sure yet about Georgia. Georgia, what's going on in Georgia? Come on now, that doesn't look right. That's getting close, unless there's more numbers coming in from Atlanta area. And then they still haven't counted all the rules. That's my guess. My guess.
All right, 81% of votes counted in Georgia, 51.9% for Trump.
Okay. Yeah, Trump is now ahead by 203,000 votes. 203,000 votes. What do you think? I'm starting to think that that margin is insurmountable. I think Trump's going to win Georgia. I think he's going to win Georgia. Georgia. Why is that even there?
Why does Maine only have 10% of their votes in?
Who knows why? Because they're very slow? I don't know why. Some of these states are very slow at counting. By the way, Maine 2, Maine 2nd Congressional District, the numbers are too, yeah, it's too early to call. But if it continues, then Trump will win that congressional district again for the 3rd time. No Republican has won that congressional district that many times. Since Maine split their electoral votes by congressional districts, I think they did that in the 1970s. It's in their constitution. I looked it up. Yeah, me too. Yeah, Arizona's way too damn close. Come on, hurry up and count. Am I being impatient?
Crazy.
Am I being impatient?
It's hard to wait and watch it because
I know. It's like, just come in already.
right.
Yeah. By the way, Bernie Moreno is leading by more than 100,000 votes in Ohio. Yeah, I'm thinking he's going to win Ohio. It's looking good for Moreno. By the way, all we have to do is wait for Montana. The results have not yet come in Montana.
It says Trump takes Utah and Montana.
Yeah, he already did.
Yeah.
66% with Virginia in. It's closer. It is close in Virginia. Very close. I don't care. Let's see. I'm going to just close out that one. Amendments. Let's see. Please don't tell me it changed. Yes. It failed. Yes. That is so good to know. Yes. Oh, by the way, Bonnie, reminder, the abortion amendment failed in Florida.
What was the amendment?
Basically to legalize abortion up on demand.
Oh gosh, I can't believe that. I would be shocked if that passed.
Oh, but here's the scary thing. 57% voted yes. That's scary. 3 points from it being 60. That's not good. I didn't think it would be that high of a number. That's not good. And the weird thing is that only 55 voted for cannabis to be legalized. What in the world? Why would more people care about abortions than cannabis? What the hell is wrong with you? I would vote for cannabis, not damn abortion. Oh yeah, I don't want cannabis, but I want to abort babies. What? This makes no sense. Get real. Now, in my county, the abortion thing failed. Like the majority voted no on it. Thankfully, my county is more sane. And if you don't like the opinions on here, too bad. My stream, I can say what I want. We're just waiting for numbers to come in. Wow, that is way too close to Wisconsin. Just need. I was already been called, by the way. Iowa, it's already been called. Yep. Not surprising. Oh, now it flipped. Yeah, I want to see what Virginia does. This is closer. By this time, Biden won Virginia 4 years ago. I remember the time. It was at 10:30, Biden won Virginia. It was like Biden won Virginia by 9 points, okay? He was ahead by a large margin. So let's say Trump narrowly loses Virginia. That's an 8-point swing in Virginia. 8-point swing. New Mexico is closer than expected so far.
Who's winning Minnesota?
Minnesota is too early. Way too early to even gauge. It shows Trump leading, but it's like not even, there's not even 100,000 votes in. So I think it's only 100,000 votes in. That's way too early.
Right.
Yeah. Because it's lopsided. It shows Trump winning by 20 points. Well, he's not going to win Minnesota by 20 points. So there must be a few votes in from a certain area that's rural, but I don't think Trump's going to win Minnesota. Needs to run up the score. Yep.
The fact that Michigan, Virginia, New Hampshire, and New Mexico would all still be out to lunch is not necessarily great news for Kamala Harris. She's almost 100 electoral points behind Trump right now, at least in the states that have their final results. And since Trump is probably going to get North Carolina and Virginia and presumptively Pennsylvania, that he basically needs one more state. That's pretty much it. And the thing is, Kansas and Iowa are both going to go red. We already know that, so that's the election.
Uh-oh.
What?
Pollsters are
Then he'll get
starting
Iowa.
to call it for Trump.
He'll get
Sounded
Nevada,
the
I
alarms.
think.
Oh, see, they look at the internal data. They know more than I do at the moment because I'm only looking at just like they're looking at every little thing. I can't. So
Right.
I don't know.
It says the swing states are too close to call, but pollsters are sounding the alarm for Harris.
Yes, thank goodness. I like that. Good. Good. Oh yeah, just so you know.
And it says that Trump's chances are passing 90% of that market.
What? Are you serious?
He's at 91%.
No way. That's crazy. I'm gonna be a little conservative and I would give him a 70% chance of winning. Sorry, I'm being conservative here, Bonnie. I don't want to be presumptive. Because last time I was presumptive and it burned me in the butt. Pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? I got burned. So I'm not going to go that far. Oh, look at it. No, I'm not doing it. I don't think so. I'm going to wait. Hell, I might be the slower one. And when everybody, like, let's say, you know, people are calling it, I might be the last one to call it. Because I can. Because I can. House races. Let's get to the House races because I think we're going to get some updated numbers here. We should. Looks like there's another flip. Okay, Republicans have just flipped another seat. I'm going to take a look and see what seat that is. Yep, Republicans flipped another seat in the House. That's probably North Carolina because the seating arrangement changed. Yeah, 14. North Carolina's 14th district has been called for 228. That seat has flipped to Republicans. Okay. North Carolina 13. Let's see, what is 13? Where is 13? Come on, stupid map. It's really frustrating.
Okay, if it says that Trump holds a 5-point lead,
Yep,
the majority of votes counted in Georgia.
Say that again?
Trump holds a 5-point lead in Georgia with a majority of votes counted.
Right, I know. That's true. Oops, 28. All right, so we have one more seat in North Carolina to wait. The first district in North Carolina, that looks like that Davis might actually win. That's not too good because that means Republicans are not doing that great in the House. It's more tempered. But for Alabama, it looks like Dobson's winning so far in the second district. Yep, Flood is winning. Nebraska, yeah, of course he would win that.
Sister Valaire, shalom, sister.
Oh, you're back. Welcome back.
It says that swing states are too close to call, but they're sounding the alarm on Harris. It's not looking good for her. Oh, wow.
If this map works, thank you. Let's see. Barrett. Ooh, looks like we might have a seat flipping in Michigan. That's good. There might be a few seats. It's so far the Republicans have flipped 3 seats in the House. Democrats flipped a seat, but that is it's moot. It's a net gain of 3 seats so far for Republicans. Because there's been the maps have been redrawn in Georgia and North Carolina, so that's why there's some flipping going on. Otherwise, there has been no House seats flipped yet. Kiggins is winning. That's good. Whitman is winning. That's good. Yep, he already won that. However, Virginia 7, that's too close to call. That's a nail biter. Virginia 10, I think that's going to go Democrat. I think it's over there. I don't think they're going to win that seat. I think Democrats. Oh, look at this. Pennsylvania. Come on. Pennsylvania 7. McKenzie is defeating Wild, is leading Wild by a few points. And it's 58% in. That's huge. If Susan Wild loses that seat, that's a big one. Let's see. Yeah, those numbers are not in. That's bizarre. They must have redrawn the map in Pennsylvania. What the hell's going on there? How is Scott Perry losing that? There's no way. Those numbers are off. Some of these numbers are weird and sketchy. Arizona, let's see. Schweikert. Again, Arizona's turning more left. No, that's too close. It's too close.
So that Miami-Dade County saw the biggest increase, with Trump becoming the first Republican to win since 1988.
Yes, that's correct. He's the first Republican to win, presidential candidate to win Dade County since '88. Wow, that's historic.
Again, we've had a demographic change in Miami, especially Miami-Dade County. A lot of people who are tired of the liberal states have relocated to Florida. So the people who actually live in Florida are more conservative than they were 4 years ago, 8 years ago.
Well, it's interesting. I'm going to have to look at the demographics for the abortion amendment because that failed. But 57% of the electorate voted in favor of abortion. But yet they overwhelmingly voted for Trump. In fact, hey, Bonnie, can you look at the map of Florida for Tampa Bay, Hillsborough, and Pinellas? Did those counties flip red? If they did, that's the first time that both counties went red for president since I don't even think Bush won those counties.
Let me take a look. It looks
Yeah.
like
Tell me.
Trump's flipping a lot of historically blue counties.
In Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Mm-hmm. Maine is too early to call. Damn. Now Arizona, Trump is leading by 0.2 points. Wow. That's crazy close in Arizona. It's going to keep going back and forth. Virginia, it's too damn close. North Carolina, Trump is back up again a little bit. That looks more like it. Georgia, that looks a little weird. I think there's more votes coming in from the Atlanta area. Still have rural votes to count. Only 2 points in Georgia? No, that's not right. His margin is going to increase. That don't look right. Pennsylvania, it's looking good so far. 56.5% in, and Trump is leading by a point or two. Again, that's still a little early. I think some of the numbers are still too early.
I don't think Allentown's has reported yet, right?
I can't tell you where, because I'm just looking at the map with states. I can't look at counties.
Okay. Yeah, because Allentown would be a big Democratic.
It looks like where Tallahassee is still blue.
Yeah, that's deep blue. That's far blue. Yeah, that's Leon and Gadsden.
It's projected to be blue.
Yeah, but Osceola. What is Osceola? That's south of Orlando. Is it red or blue?
It is projected to be red.
Wow, that's historic.
Tampa is projected to be red.
That's historic. That's historic. Yeah, Orlando's the bluest area in Central Florida, but Tampa, the city of Tampa itself, Hillsborough County went for Trump. That is surprising. That is surprising. I was not expecting Trump to win Hillsborough. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, Angus King is the winner in Maine in the Senate race. Oh, we just got a breaking news. Kelly Ayotte has been elected governor in New Hampshire. That's a big victory for Kelly Ayotte. She ran for Senate 8 years ago, and she has won the governor's race. Wow. Congratulations to Kelly Ayotte. She was a decent candidate. I would vote for Ayotte. Where in the world is my governor's map? Huh?
That's nice.
Wow, so that is a hold for Republicans. So that means that the Republicans will maintain the majority of the governorships in the country. because there are 2 states outstanding. North Carolina is still too close to call, and then we have Washington, which in about 25 minutes, Washington, Washington, the votes will start to be counted in 25 minutes. Washington's a mail-in state only. It's a mail-in only. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's been that way for a long time, for many years. So
I wonder why.
I don't know why. Washington, I don't know if Oregon is. There's a few states where they're mail-in only. Hawaii is mostly mail-in. Yep. That's weird. Interesting. McKenzie's still leading wild. We'll see what happens. Those seats are looking good in Iowa. That's looking more like it. I'll be interested to see how the House looks. It's looking narrow. Wow, Golden is behind, but it's only 13% in now. Whatever. Too close. Not liking the House. The House is really close. Yeah. Yep, Dade County flipped. See, get this. I predicted that Dade County would flip. So that does not surprise me. Oh yeah. The polititards that were saying, oh, Texas and Florida's going to go blue. Ooh. I was like, you morons. It's not going blue. What the hell are you talking about? Isn't that crazy, though, that some people were that, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Were that way. They were that insistent thinking, oh, the states are going to flip blue. Ho, ho. It's like, I don't know what you're smoking. Maybe they smoke too much. Smoking is not good for you. Okay, yeah, New Mexico.
Maybe they were trying to sway people into voting a certain way.
Yeah, I don't think it worked. It looks like it backfired big time. Where's the House? That's Senate. Senate. Yeah, Maine, that was already called. That's right. That's what I thought. Yeah, Maine was already called for Angus King. Yeah, so the current count for the Senate map is 49 Republicans, 39 Democrats. It looks like Bernie Moreno is going to win Ohio. It has not officially been called yet. I don't know why. He's continuing to gain ground. He's continuing to gain. I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win. If he wins, then it looks like the Republicans will maintain. Oh, here we go. We have numbers coming in from Montana. Sheehy is slightly ahead, but the numbers are too early. So it is too early to call, but Sheehy is leading Tester. Looks like Hung Kao might not win Virginia. Damn, it's really close, though. McCormick and Casey, 1979. 26. Oh, wow. Oh, Michigan is live results. Now Trump is narrowly ahead in Michigan with 23% of the results in. Of course, that is still too early to call. Wow. Imagine if this map becomes true. That would be a little earthquake. It'd be big. Would be big. It's 10:39 on the East Coast. Oh.
I would guess that having mail-in voting also is less expensive for the states.
Those states.
You don't have to have county employees scanning, voting states.
Right. Yeah, get this. YouTube was doing, I think, some censorship shenanigans earlier because I posted a long comment about, getting people to vote, and then every time I posted it, like, it was way up. So I think YouTube was trying to censor certain comments, and I don't know why or how the comment could be censored. How would it even be possible? What? Is that because I spelled the word vote in all caps? How does that make any sense? Because I was telling people you need to vote. And it looks like it's working. The Get Out to Vote effort, I think, is working. And a lot of these results, y'all, in many of these states, just so you can keep in mind that many of these states, these results are early results. They're like early in the sense, okay, what are we doing here? Why do I keep seeing numbers growing? Now the media had to call Iowa and Kansas. Well, I already called Iowa and Kansas, so you're behind. You're slow. Get with the program. Oh, yeah, by the way, Trump is winning Iowa by 12 points. Wow, that's bigger than 2016 and 8 and 20. So how's that? So much for that stupid poll that showed Kamala winning by 3 points. Yeah, congratulations. You deserve to be known as the worst pollster in history. I forgot what that person's name, and I don't care.
Oh, were you talking about the one from yesterday, that lady?
Yeah. I wonder what she's going to do now that Trump won Iowa by 12 points. 12 points. That's huge. Huge. Oh, by the way, do you want to know what the percentage Trump is leading in Texas? Take a guess. Don't look at the map. Take a guess. How many points is Trump leading by?
5.
Okay, Val, how many points is he leading?
7.
14.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Texas is very conservative.
Okay, Texas was what Trump never won Texas by double digits. This is the first time Trump broke the double digit barrier in Texas. He is leading Texas by 14 points. 14 points. That is huge. That's a political earthquake for Texas, Florida. And let's see the Texas Senate race. I'm curious how much Ted Cruz won that state. Yeah, Cruz won by 9 points.
CNN's not very happy right now.
Told you so. I told you so. Texas was not in play. And I told you so that it wasn't going to be by 5 or 6 points. I told you it was going to be double digits. Yeah, I'm bragging a little bit. I have the right to because I know what I'm talking about. And here you have all these people on the media, these talking heads. Like, are they just trying to embarrass themselves at this point? I don't get it. It's like, okay, did I expect Trump to win by 14 points in Texas? No, I think my ceiling was 12 points. Okay? So Trump is outperforming my expectations.
They're saying Trump is projected, not winning, but projected to win Georgia, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin.
Pennsylvania, maybe. There's still a lot of votes to count. Wisconsin, that's a maybe. Michigan, it's too early. I'm not ready to agree with that. I'm not ready to make a declaration yet. What the hell is going on in North Carolina and Georgia? That doesn't make any sense. Why are the margins getting smaller? It should be getting bigger. I think there's some shenanigans going on in those states. Election shenanigans. Not good.
It simply means that they're starting to count the mail-in ballots.
No, that's not how they do it there. Oh, we just got breaking news. I think the AP has called Georgia. Can y'all check and see if Georgia's been called? Yeah, check various news sources. I don't have Georgia called. The map I'm looking at, it doesn't show Georgia. What? What is going on in Minnesota? Yeah. That can't be right. Oh, the Republican Party has won the Puerto Rican governor's race. Wow. It flipped, y'all. Puerto Rico. Congratulations, Puerto Rico. Is that true? Yeah, there's shenanigans going on. Not good. There's shenanigans. I smell shenanigans. Yep. There's definitely some shenanigans going on in some states. Yep. Not good. The trend should be going the other way.
Why do you think there are shenanigans going on?
Because the margin should not continue to get closer.
Why not?
Because Georgia is not even that close. The polling showed Trump winning Georgia by 3 points. 3 to 4 points. Many states where Trump outperformed the polls in Florida. It showed him winning Florida by 10 points. He won Florida by 14 something. Texas is the same. They underestimated Trump in Texas, Florida, South Carolina, other states. They've underestimated Trump. So the polling is systemically broken. That's why I'm going to say it's broken. Yeah, these numbers are broken.
But you just said you thought the shenanigans.
There
were shenanigans going on because it contradicted the polling.
Yeah, because the polling is underestimating Trump, meaning Trump should be doing even better than the polling. That's the reason why I suspect shenanigans.
But the polling is systemically broken, then it's kind of irrelevant, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, how do many states polls underestimate Trump one place, but then overestimate? That doesn't make a lot of sense, especially in non-swing states. Because if non-swing states are because even in the bluest states, like look at New York, Trump is behind, 75% in. Trump is behind by 15 points in New York in the presidential race. He has narrowed that margin by 10 points. Bonnie, if you can, what was the margin for Trump and Biden between Trump and Biden in New York? What was it? I can't look. It looks like Trump is losing New York by about 1 million votes. I can tell you right now, Biden had way larger victory in New York. So if you have a blue state, even the bluest states are less blue. Look at this. And Illinois, Trump is only losing by 9 points in Illinois. That is shocking. 9 points? That's it? I mean, Trump should be behind by 19 points in Illinois, not 9 points. So that tells me that
a lot of Trump supporters will not answer pollsters' questions or not answer.
Yeah, we're seeing blue states are swinging red.
It's very difficult to gauge who's going to be supporting Trump and who isn't if they won't tell the pollsters how they're planning to vote, and they're not obligated to tell the pollster how they're going to vote. That's their own business.
Okay, well let's drop the whole polling stuff for the moment. If Trump is only behind in Illinois by 9 points. And let's say he loses by 9 in Illinois, that's a huge shift. That's like a 10-point swing. So how do you have large swings in blue states, but yet Georgia and North Carolina, the margin is narrowing as the results keep coming in? That doesn't make any sense to me. I think there might be shenanigans. I really do.
Well, in order to really come to
the numbers don't add up.
which counties are now coming in? Are they urban?
Yeah, see that I don't know. Yeah, that I don't know. I can't look it up. Bonnie, where are you? Because I asked about the New York thing. So
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. I don't even know how to find it.
just look up 2020 presidential election results, and then state by state, and just look up different states. That's how you do it. Not liking what I'm seeing. Let's see.
It says that Biden got 60.87% of votes.
How much?
60.87%.
And then how much did Trump? And this is New York.
37.74.
So Trump gained by 5 points. So New York has swung by 5 points. What about Illinois? What was Biden's number?
Biden was at 57.5.
Ooh.
Trump was at 40.55.
So that's a swing of 4 points. That's a 4-point swing. That's interesting. What about Colorado?
$55.4 for Biden, 41.9 for Trump.
Looks like Trump is narrowly gained in Colorado. It's virtually the same. Interesting. What about New Mexico?
for Biden, 43.5 for Trump.
So Trump has so New Mexico swung to Trump by 2 points. So interesting. So Trump is what about New Jersey? I'm sorry, I'm going to keep asking various states. I'm just curious. I'm curious to see how much of a swing there is. It looks like that every state it's swinging in Trump's favor, or it's the same. Like Colorado, it's a far left state at this point. But what about New Jersey? New Jersey is right now 52, Trump 46. That looks like a small margin.
New Jersey was 57.34 for Biden, 41.4 for Trump.
That's a 6-point swing. That's like a what, 5-point swing for Trump? What about Maryland? Let's do Maryland. Maryland's one of the bluest states.
Maryland was 65.36% Biden, 32.15% Trump.
That's a swing of 5 points. So that's swung 5 points in favor of Trump. So are you seeing the trend? Let's do Massachusetts. That's even more blue. What's Massachusetts?
For Biden, 32.14 for Trump.
So it looks like it's about a 4-point swing for Trump. All right, so what's your reaction to that? So we've checked the bluest states, and all the blue states have either swung to Trump, except for Colorado, which is about the same.
Don't like the way the Biden administration handled the border.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the difference between today and 2020. It's just
yeah, it doesn't help that Kamala was part of the Biden administration.
And she didn't take any positions that were different from Joe Biden's either, because I think she was afraid of alienating Joe Biden voters by doing so. So Yeah, the Democratic Party, the Biden administration is paying for how they handle the border.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it seems to me.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I can't go anymore. Let's see.
But
Yeah.
I do think that Kamala did a lot better than Joe Biden would have. And I think it was the right thing not to run someone with severe dementia as a presidential nominee. I think that would have been morally wrong.
Yeah, morally, but I think electorally, Biden would have done better.
Maybe, but it would have been morally wrong. It's just.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with the morality aspect.
You have to do the right thing, not what's the most advantageous to you personally.
Those numbers are really interesting. We'll have to see. Let's see. House elections. Let's see if there's any changes with the House. Let's see. Come on. Oh, okay. We got a dump of House seats in. Interesting. Yeah, Lawler's going to retain his seat. Good. That's in New York, by the way. I'm looking at the House seats in New York because that's important. Noon needs to win. Come on, Zach Nunn needs to win. Come on, you got to win, dude. That would be really bad. Wait, how is he not winning? That's a little concerning. De La Cruz is winning. Man, these House races are crazy close. How is Cuellar winning when he's got scandals going on? These House seats are so uncompetitive. It's ridiculous. It's maddening. Gabarino's winning. Come on, work. Interesting. Maine 2. Theriot is... Oh, that's just too early, so I can't. House is making me is concerning me a little bit, I think. There we go. Let me try to zoom in. New York 1. Yep, Lalota is leading. That's good. Looks like that a lot of the New York seats are going to stay Republican. Whoa. Molinaro's losing. That's weird. That's not good. Those numbers need to look better. It's not looking good. Michigan 2. I think it was called. Let's see. Illinois 17. Yeah, there we go. Now we have better numbers coming in. Zach Noon, yeah, now he's winning. There must have been a big ballot dump. I see. A dump of numbers, I should say. Not a ballot dump. That's good. I was a little concerned for a moment. I was like, he should be winning. I'm sure. What is that seat? 10? Nope, that's 9. John James. Where's his seat? I think John James is just south there. Oh, come on, map. Yep, James is ahead. Narrowly. Oh, yeah, Ohio 1 has been called. Landsman 1. All right, we got what time is it? 11 o'clock? Okay, we have poll closing in California, y'all state, California. Here we go. Results are in California. Of course, this is not surprising. Oregon, Washington, California is going to, you know who, right? That's a given. Also, Idaho and North Dakota will go to Trump. And those are the states for the presidential race as of now. 215 for Trump, 187 for Kamala. So 215 for Trump. And let's see, calculator, please. Calculator. How many does Trump need? Trump needs 55 electoral votes to win. Make sure I did that right. Yep, Trump needs 55 electoral votes. That's still a lot.
Virginia is projecting blue right now.
Yeah, it's leaning. Listening to live streamer. Okay, in the Senate races, let's see. Yep, I had some bad news. The AP has called Shifty Schiff the winner in California. Boo. Sorry, Garvey did not win. But I'll be curious to see what the margin is. He'll probably make the margin a lot smaller than it has been. But unfortunately, that state's a lost cause. It's a lost cause. Oh, by the way, Republicans now have 50 seats in the Senate, 41 for Democrats. So now the Republicans have officially tied the Senate. So the Senate is officially tied, which that means that worst case scenario, the Senate will be tied, and that means there will have to be the leadership would be different, and that means the vice president would have to cast the tying vote. As of now, that's bare minimum what will happen. So the Senate is some networks might actually call the Senate for Republicans at this point. I'm not going to, just because let's just wait for the results to come in, right? I don't think we should.
How many Republican seats are there in the Senate now?
Republican seats in the Senate. Yeah, currently, you mean the current Congress?
No, the one as a result of this election.
Right now it's 50 Republicans, 41 Democrats.
Well, it looks like Trump's going to win unless the Allentown and the mail-in ballots put Kamala winning in Pennsylvania, but
It doesn't look like it, because the mail-ins.
Projected red right now.
Yeah, no, I think Pennsylvania will probably. I haven't been able to look at the data on the county level.
I have Pennsylvania. The mail-ins were underwhelming for the Democrats. That I know, it was underwhelming for the Democrats. Okay, so Republicans. So North Dakota, yep, that already went there. Oregon 2. Okay, now I'm filling in the House seats, and I will we will have the numbers for the House seats coming up. What the current count is for the House. So we're going to California. So yes, let's see. Doug LaMalfa has been reelected. That's not a surprise. And then we have also Tom McClintock has been reelected. Also in the 20th district, Vince Fong. That's an automatic Republican, because there are 2 Republicans running in that race. So we're not going to know who will win that race. We know that race has gone Republican automatically, but we don't know who wins that race, because California has basically a jungle primary back in March. They have the primary, and the top 2 vote getters advance to the general election regardless of party. So sometimes you might have 2 Democrats, sometimes you might have 2 Republicans. So that's the reason why it's that way. So I'm not sure. It looks like Fong might beat Mike Bordeaux in that race. So I'm going to have to put a special color there to denote that there's 2 Republicans. Jay Obernolte is the winner in the 23rd district, California. And in 48th, Darrell Issa is the winner in that district. So those are the safe Republican seats. They have won. So the current count is 186 to 123 for Republicans. And the number of seats they need to win. Where is the calculator? Go. Republicans need 32 more House seats to win the election to maintain the majority in the House. Oh, and I did not get to count the Democrat seats. I'm about to, because we have a big dump of seats going for the Democrats. And yes, there's a lot going for the Democrats because California is a far left state. Not a surprise.
But again, it's not the whole state. It's mostly the San Francisco Bay Area and Los Angeles. That's pretty much the rest of the state tends to be conservative.
Right, and it looks like Kevin Kiley will win the race, although there's not yet a declaration.
Nice.
But Kiley is favored to win. Did y'all vote for Congress?
I voted for Kylie.
Okay. What about you, Val? Did you vote for Congress?
I voted for the Republican.
Oh, okay. What's your congressional district?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I just voted for the Republican.
Okay. Yep, and Maxine Waters, Nancy Pelosi have been reelected. Fun, huh? Isn't that fun? These old women are back in Congress again. I don't know why people vote for those people. I just don't get how they keep reelecting them over and over again. I mean, they're going to be literal corpses pretty soon. They're going to become corpses, and they're still in Congress. Corpses in Congress is maybe what we should call it.
You know something? If one of Nancy Pelosi's constituents has a problem with the federal government, her staff will really go out of their way to help that person navigate that and resolve it, whether it's with the IRS or the Department of Education or whatever. And so people are loyal to her. And San Francisco is a very liberal city. That's why.
Yeah. What has she really done for them? I don't know.
Like I said, if someone has a problem, her staff will really go the extra mile to try to help that constituent. That's what she does for them.
I mean, would you vote for her?
On ideological grounds, no. But I understand when you have someone who, for decade after decade, has really advocated for her constituents. I understand why someone like that gets reelected.
Yeah, it's insane, though.
But if it wasn't on ideological grounds, and if she hadn't marched with NAMBLA, she did that inadvertently. But and stuff like that. If she had different positions on abortion and gender affirming care, yeah, I would.
Yeah, gender destruction, as we call it. Right. It's insane how they use that buzz term.
Yeah.
They're showing Trump is projected to win Arizona.
Projected or he's leading? Which is it? There's a difference.
Oh, I don't know.
He's leading, but it doesn't look like that it's been called. No, he's leading. All right, so the current count for Congress is 191 Republicans, 169 Democrats. The Republicans need 27 seats to keep the majority. That's the count that I have. Of course, that's going to continue changing. Okay, yep. Oh yeah, did I mention what the electoral count is? Yeah, I think I already did. Yeah, 215. Yep, Trump is 215. Virginia. Yeah, it's too close to call in Virginia. Virginia is now, and see, North Carolina is too close to call. How is Georgia getting closer? There's definitely shenanigans going on. That's not good. That's concerning me. Michigan, Wisconsin, who knows? Minnesota, who knows? Nevada, there are no results in Nevada. That's weird because their polls closed an hour ago and there's absolutely no results in Nevada. New Mexico, the presidential race has not yet been called. Okay. So, Bonnie, thoughts?
Just waiting. Don't want to get too excited.
Well, no, I'm concerned about Georgia and North Carolina. That there's something off. Let me check something. Yeah, that's not looking good. Hold up a second. Right back. Be right back.
Counting process that the next batch, second batch of mail ballots that will be loaded and posted, scheduled to at 11:75.
Ringing.
Tens of thousands of ballots. They're still going through it. They're narrowing that number down any further. It's not possible at this time.
Okay. The shenanigans are on now. They're like,
Bullshit.
tens of thousands of mail-in-
I think it's coming. Whoa, okay. We know the rig is up. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This is looking bad. This is not looking good.
Once you get that 50% of the vote in, then you can really start seeing where things are headed. And we're seeing Philadelphia, they're not yet at 50%, they're getting closer to it, and these mail-in ballots are posted at 11:55. Get up quite a bit more there.
All right.
Because what's so sketchy about Philadelphia? Like she's saying they're not at 50%. AP has them at 65, and they're like, oh, but 5 minutes to midnight, we'll suddenly have tens of thousands of votes that are ready.
I believe we're roughly 98% now as reported. I believe by midnight, I'm sorry, we're at 89% reported. I believe by midnight we will be around 98. Okay.
Oh,
Clarify. This is all 45 minutes.
45 minutes. We'll know.
The only thing that will not be or any military or overseas ballots, which they have about an extra week to return their ballots and they'll be scanned in later. And an illustration right behind us, the votes coming in, explain to our viewers what these are. Please by 177,000.
That's not good. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Not liking this. That's in Pittsburgh. Okay.
Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota to steal Pennsylvania's thunder. I want them to all report that, like, go for we called for Trump so that Pennsylvania doesn't matter. Yeah.
I think that they should do that.
100. Oh, I'm not liking that. It's not supposed to be that close. It's not good. 90%. 2.6. Calculator, please. Crowder called it. Okay. Crowder called it. They call. Wait, 270 to win. Can you go to 270 win website? Because supposedly some people are calling Georgia. But the AP has not yet called Georgia.
I'm at 270 win, and I don't see that they called Georgia yet.
That's impossible because it shows Georgia. I don't get it. People are claiming this is confusing.
They're saying it's projected.
Yeah, Bernie Moreno is going to win.
But they have projected Trump in Arizona, Nevada, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Georgia, North Carolina.
Just where the hell is the votes coming from? See, I can't look. I don't have a way to know. Yeah. Yeah, all the House races have been called in Georgia. Yep, it has. Interesting. No. House GM4. Yeah, he already won. Yeah. If most of it, yeah.
But he's opened up 100,000 vote lead in Michigan. Pennsylvania, he's up almost 200,000.
Yeah, Kingsley. It's not looking good in Virginia.
So, I mean, what votes are out there?
What
So
the
in
hell?
Dane County, where Madison is, it's like 75% for.
Oh, we just got AP. It's just called North Carolina for Trump. AP has just called North Carolina for Trump. That is big. That's the first state. There we go. North Carolina has just been called. It's 11:18 Eastern time. North Carolina has just been called. Okay, we're gonna mark North Carolina. North Carolina, where is it? Where the hell is it? 11:18. All right, we have a project. We now declare that North Carolina is going to Donald Trump. So that's now puts Trump at 231 electoral votes. So 231 to 187 is the current count. 231 to 187. That means Trump needs 40 votes. He needs 39 electoral votes to win. 39. We're getting close. Needs 39. Yeah, well, Colorado hasn't shifted. Colorado's a left-wing state. There's no change. And Colorado's a blue state. No. Yeah, actually, the result, the margin's going down in Colorado. Interesting. Georgia, let's see. 136,000 is the difference. Yeah, I think Georgia's going to get called at any moment. I think we can call Georgia. Ohio, we can call Ohio. Moreno's going to win Ohio. So it looks like that the Republicans, I'm going to declare it now, looks like that the Republicans will win the Senate. The Republicans are going to win the Senate. They have enough. Wow, these numbers are looking really good for Trump. If these numbers continue, it's looking very good in these key states of Wisconsin and Michigan.
Looks like he's winning, almost projected to win almost every swing state.
Yes, almost. Okay, we have a projection. The 10th Congressional District of Virginia will remain, is a hold. 10th Congressional District, Virginia. So, let's see.
If Trump wins, if Trump wins, everyone's got to join us. That's all I'm going to say.
He's gonna what?
I don't know. Sorry. Virginia 10. So I'm going to have to update the House map. So that means Democrats have 170 seats at the moment. 170. That's close. So that was Wexton's seat. I think we have another call to make, do we? Yes, we do. Come on, show it. Let's go, go, go. Come on, map. Load. Oh, this map's making me mad. I hate this map. Yep, Virginia won. Whitman wins that seat. That's good. Virginia won. That's Republican. Yeah, Fox not calling North Carolina. Forget Fox. AP called it.
I'm not seeing North Carolina be called either.
Well, Fox is stupid. AP's correct.
Trump wins North Carolina, the first swing state to be called.
No, they call it. Yeah, you're a little slow, Fox. Get out. Get with the program. I like to troll Fox. I'm not a fan of Fox News.
Trump is narrowly ahead in Arizona.
It keeps going back and forth in Arizona. Okay. Tim, okay, the Virginia Senate race has been called. Virginia Senate race has been called for Tim Kaine. So Hung Kao lost the Senate race. Virginia's been called for Hung Kao. Yeah, why does one state take long? I agree. What's the margin in Virginia? Okay, yeah, that's about 5 points. Bernie Moreno. Yep, Moreno's going to win. Okay, I'm going to call Moreno at any moment. Oh, we have. Yeah, no, you don't. Not good. Oh, come on. Susan Wild might lose that seat. That'd be huge. Wow. Where's 7? Pennsylvania 8. Cartwright is narrowly leading. It's too close. There might be a recount in that district if that continues. Matt Cartwright is narrowly ahead in that seat. Wow.
Oregon just called Kamala.
I already called that 20 minutes ago. That's slow. Why wait that long? That's silly. Looks like Hurd is beating Frisch in Colorado 3. That's good. You gotta win. Zinke is far ahead. I think we can call that. I think we're going to get a lot of calls very soon in many places. There's going to be a lot of calls. Oh, we have another call in Iowa if this damn thing works. Come on. Iowa 1, Iowa 2, and 4.
Oh, man. Harris won Placer County.
How? I don't think. I'll have to look at the. Okay, compare that county 4 years ago. Where the hell is my. Where's my paper? Oh, there. So Iowa, where's Iowa? Iowa 2.
I think that, so what they're basically saying is another big update in 30 minutes or something like that.
20.
Yeah. I mean, right now,
Donald Trump won in 2020 in Placer County.
By how many points?
52.1%. Biden had 45.46.
And what is it now? That's impossible right now.
Right? Now it's 58.9. No, wait, that's California. Let me look at Placer.
Oh, Michigan 5's been called.
50.6 for Harris, 47.2 for Trump in Placer County.
Yeah, that's true. What's the percent of results in? I think those are early numbers. That sounds like early.
45.
What? Those are early numbers. Those are early. That's going to get closer. Unless your county's getting more. Would that be weird? I don't get it. Something
We've got a
else.
huge amount of people coming here from the Bay Area.
Oh, well, that's why. They bring their crap over with them. Sorry to hear that.
That sucks.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot. So what am I trying to accomplish here? Okay, Iowa 4 and 2. Iowa 4 and 2. What is that? Yep. I do. $193 to $170 is the current count for Congress. So yeah, Republicans are still leading, but it's close. It's getting close. Oh, come on. $25 seats for the Republicans they need. Yeah. Yes. But thank goodness the abortion nonsense failed in this state. I'm so thankful for that. That's good. Infanticide on demand is not allowed. Yeah, that's bullshit. Fisher, yes, you were. I'm switching back and forth between live streams. Oh, we just got a big call. The Republicans have now officially won the Senate. Bernie Moreno is the winner in the state of Ohio. He has now been the projected winner, as the AP has called it, as of 11/28. The Republicans have won the Senate. Yep, that's all they needed. Win Senate. So the Republicans have now guaranteed the majority in the Senate. So that's interesting.
That's good news.
Yep. So that's going to be very important for court appointments. We'll see what happens. Yep. So Republicans have won the Senate. They won Ohio, West Virginia, flipped those two. They were 49-51, so that's 50-51. And so now we'll see what Montana looks like. And there might be a few more states where Republicans could snatch from the Democrats. Yep, Republicans have just won the Senate. Is that what you're getting? Breaking news? That's what I have. Breaking news, Republicans win the Senate. Yep, Washington's been called. Okay. All right, the map is quickly starting to fill in. Let's see. Yeah. What the hell's going on in Nebraska? Trump is ahead by about 3,000 votes in Arizona, but only half the votes are in. So it's too early to call.
Wait.
Yep. Virginia, too close to call. Pennsylvania, too close to call. Michigan, too close. This is reminding me what happened a few years ago. It's like, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. These numbers, why do the numbers look so red and then suddenly, it doesn't? I mean, I'm not feeling so good about it, though. He needs to win those 4 states. If Trump wins Pennsylvania, Georgia, Michigan, and Wisconsin, it's over. He wins the election. That's how close it's getting. All right. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about CNN. Come on. CNN sucks. Let me find something.
Talked about that earlier. Virginia, 50 to 48. She's underperforming everywhere. But I think you touched on this earlier, Megan.
Finally, I can hear something useful.
We've been misled. The Iowa poll came out the other day saying that
Listen to Sean Spicer.
was up 3, and every
Nonsense.
left-wing legacy outlet.
Oh yeah, by the way, Trump's up by 12 in Iowa. 12.6 in Iowa.
Trump is up right now 12
What?
He's outperforming
Wow.
where he did in 2020. He was at +8 then. He's at +12 right now with 80%.
That's incredible.
The people who bought into that poll owe the American people an apology.
No, actually, I thank them because that caused more people to vote for Trump. So thank you very much. It worked.
They were willing to buy anything. That was as much misinformation.
That's my take.
They love to talk about this being spread.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be talking about this. I know there's a lot of stuff on the left that we can talk about where that campaign went wrong.
Ouch.
But the media
Oh,
has
call
another
Georgia.
big need to look at itself and how it covers elections and how it covers the right. Because we're not just seeing Donald Trump,
and
we're
by
gonna
the
see,
way-
I think a good sized
Oh.
majority.
By the way, Sean Davis of the Federalist, I think, yeah, he just tweeted out Puerto Rico just elected a Republican governor. Everyone who told you a comedian's joke was going to tip the presidential election is a liar who thinks you're stupid. Bookmark every person who hyperventilated about that.
Told you so, Bonnie.
I said on the show,
Yeah?
the whole thing was too grotesque, which I stand by, but that I was
Yes.
offended by that guy's joke. I do think, look, Trump did not behave perfectly over the last week. It wasn't his problem so much at that rally as it was those around him. But Trump was his normal self. However, what we're seeing, as with so much with Trump, is it didn't hurt him. People,
Nope,
their
it did not.
opinions of him are already baked. That cake's been in the oven, and it's already nice and tasty. So what's going to happen, Dan? If Trump wins this and the Republicans have 55 Senate seats and take the House,
What?
what does the left start saying? What are we going to hear on MSNBC?
A bunch of deranged stuff.
And you've already heard a little bit of this in the last few weeks when Bernie Sanders went public, that he was a little upset that Harris was spending time with Liz Cheney. And he argued that what Harris needed to be doing was focusing on working class voters.
Yep.
And I think you're going to hear part of the left say that part of the Democratic base is left for Donald Trump. Mark alluded to it. This realignment, people of color in the working class are now, in
Colored.
camp.
Yeah. Racist tropic term.
And you will have people like AOC and others who are thinking of the president who are going to come out and say that Harris has moved to the middle, her willingness to not take a stand, even on the trans rights
Yep.
issue
Meeks is one.
and this issue of the surgeries.
Fake rights. Yeah.
Democrats were like, she needs to come out and proudly plant the flag, right? And she said kind of nothing, like, I'll just enforce the law, and she tried to kind of have it both ways. So I think the left, there will definitely be a segment.
How long does it take?
She was not
Count. Just count already. Let's go.
And that is why
I'm tired of waiting.
the party is left for Trump. I don't agree with that.
I mean, yes, given the amount of millions that Trump spent on those NFL ads, I mean, that he hurt her for sure. Those ads hurt her, and the great thing about those ads was they were 100% true. She did exactly what they said she did. Then she later said, "Oh, well, Trump did it too."
New Mexico has been called, but the margin is smaller than it has been. So New Mexico has been called for the presidential race. Trump did not win New Mexico. Wasn't expecting him to. So there you go. As of 11:35, the race has been called in New Mexico. All right, so the current electoral count is 231,192.
What's your reaction? What you say?
I would say that it's going to be a very good night for President Trump. I think he's going to win.
Get the dark MAGA cap on, everybody.
I think President Trump's going to win the sweep all the swing states. We've already won the Senate for Republicans.
Yep.
Good night.
Dave, how are you feeling?
We're not feeling great right now, but
I would say.
Okay. Let me see if there's anything else.
They've been at 50 for a minute here.
At least an hour they've been at 50.
Yeah, that's bull. What is taking so long?
Praying that
Nevada? Why are there no results from Nevada? That is stupid.
please, for like America's sake,
Huh?
can we like get this done tonight? Like, let's not, come on, like Georgia, North Carolina, get your shit together. Get this done tonight. It's not good for election integrity either. What are you spending
No, it's not. Nobody wants that. So Minnesota is up to 47%. They were all in for a while. Nevada,
Now Minnesota has results in.
Somebody said that they stopped counting
Bull.
Nevada. I don't believe that. Because they
They haven't even counted.
I don't believe that.
No way.
Chat's always controlling. I thought Georgia got called. No, people in chat say it's been called, but it hasn't. They've literally
It should be called.
there waiting on PA. Like they're both looking at
Yeah, bull. It shouldn't be stop counting. Just
yeah, I don't want to get Trump a minute.
shenanigans.
Also, I don't want to give up my news coverage. You give up your news coverage.
Yeah, precisely. Look at Nevada, like murder, like we're just hanging out here.
Yeah.
Nothing to see.
That is a dumb state. Sorry. At least in California, they can count votes in your state. I don't know why in Nevada they can't count votes.
It's always the swing states that take the longest.
Yeah, I wonder why. How convenient. I smell shenanigans. Come on, we're not stupid. You know what I mean? Mm. $51 seats. That's full. Right.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Come on.
I'm getting tired.
Come on, swing states.
Yeah.
I'd say Trump people feel like they're winning.
Well, if they win the House, the Senate, and the White House, that's pretty crazy. I think
Trifecta? No, they'll get all three, or they won't get any. They're slow. North Carolina's not a battleground state.
Yeah, I know. That's not 270 though. What's Hannah's rumble? It's up in the chat.
it should be the same as my X handle. Something like Hannah Claire B.
It's not. You haven't set a custom name for your channel yet.
Oh, wow.
If he wins, he's going to have to. He's overperforming in a lot of the Sun Belt
Been happening.
Okay. I'm kind of bored now.
Kind of what?
I don't know. I'm getting kind of bored here, and I don't know what to do. I might end it soon.
Maybe take a break.
Typical, usual. I am. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting around. I'm kind of bored out of my mind. Oh, come on, you stupid thing. Yeah, that was already. Virginia, Trump did not win Virginia. Well, that sucks. Virginia is a far left state. Smaller margin, but Virginia is a permanent blue state. Virginia is a permanently blue state. Well, that sucks. I really thought he could flip it. That's not good.
You thought what?
I thought Trump could flip Virginia. Well, I didn't think it was very likely.
Oh. Okay. Did they call it?
Yeah, it just got called. Making me nervous here because now it's getting closer. 231 to 205. Here we go. Yeah, so Hawaii polls will close there. That's not going to matter. It's not going to really matter overall. All right.
Yeah, we already know. Come on.
That's not good. Oh, that's not good. The numbers are not looking what I want to see. The numbers are concerning me a bit. It's not looking good. Yeah, this is not good. Not good. Okay, we have a projection. We have a call to make. Tom Keene wins New Jersey's 7th congressional district. That's a big win. That's a hold. New Jersey's 7th congressional district. Tom Keene wins that seat. So that is a hold. What in the world? Steven Crowder is crazy. But he's also funny and weird. By the way, Tim Sheehy is leading by 17 points. Although it's very early, he is having a good lead. By the way, Hawaii is, no surprise, Hawaii has been called. Both the presidential and the Senate race. I don't know what I just saw. What was that? Okay. What? Donald J. Harris? What in the world? Steven Crowder is something. So yeah, 231 to 209 is the current number. And in the Senate, 52 to 42. So that means I think we only have a few seats remaining. Nevada, Arizona, Montana, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. And for the presidential race, we have Nevada, Arizona, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, Maine, and Georgia. And so, yeah, Hawaii, that's a surprise. Now, in the House, let's go to the House. Yeah, Hawaii won those 2 seats.
So what does Trump have to win in order to win?
He needs to win Georgia, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan. He needs to win those states.
All of them?
Yes, I think so. Yep. While he could win Georgia, he has to win Georgia, Michigan, and Wisconsin at minimum. All right. So anyway, oh, bull, this is not good.
So we're waiting for more votes in Georgia. So then you come up, Jake, and we'll look at the blue wall states in a minute to see if any of the map is changing. But if you look at the map right now, you would so much rather be Donald Trump than the vice president. All right.
Oh my gosh, I wish Jeremy was here to hear that. That was so funny. CNN would rather be Trump right now than Kamala Harris. Wow.
What does that mean for the electoral math? Let's take a look.
Yeah. Did they just call Arizona for Kamala Harris?
No,
What?
no, Hawaii.
They didn't call Arizona. Where are we with all the states that we have not projected yet? Pennsylvania. Trump wins. 100% of the vote. Kamala Harris 47.6%. 84% in. There's not enough votes left. Has a more than 213,000 votes.
Hmm.
84% of the estimated vote in Pennsylvania.
The TV app.
Donald Trump up there, 51.2% of the vote. Kamala Harris is 47% of the vote. Donald Trump. Too early to tell. 107,000.
Yeah. By the way, the cutoff time is going to be 3 a.m. for me. I'm going to cut it off at 3.
What time is it?
It's midnight, so we got 3 hours to go.
Oh my gosh, we have to know by then.
I know. 3 hours. That's my cutoff time. 80% in Wisconsin. Ooh, Trump is up in Wisconsin by a little bit. That's bull. They're trying to screw with Georgia, I think. They're messing with Georgia, in my view. It's not even that close. There's no way in hell it's that close.
This happened the last election in Georgia.
Yeah, it did. There's no damn way.
This election and last, where it's been slowing at the end.
Yep, I know. Shenanigans.
Same with Pennsylvania last election. Shenanigans.
Yep. Rigged. They're not legitimate.
This guy just said, as of right now, you'd rather be Trump than Kamala Harris. So this CNN.
Yeah, I am a bit. Yeah, I am a little bit. Should I kind of say, oh yeah, how convenient. Give me a chin.
Yeah, they're not ready.
Oh, look at that.
Guess the Steelers are leading their division. What is this, Twitch? Yeah, Twitch. Way to go. Our beautiful community on Twitch. All right, guys. Come join us right now. Hit the join button if you can. Remember, the show's live every weekday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern. Now, legendary TYT host J.R. Jackson joins us. Hey, host of the Watch List. You guys? Okay.
Yeah, they're quick.
It's not called it.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm getting tired. Oh, I don't know if I could stay up much longer. I think I might cut it off and say hell with this. It's just going to be the same old useless nonsense as before. Whatever. Stupid crap. What's the point of even doing this? Really, what's the point? I don't see what the point of this is. I mean, am I wrong? I don't see what the point of this is.
You don't see the point in what?
I don't see the point in all this. I really don't. It's going to be like 4 years ago. That's what it's looking like to me. The rig is in. That's what I think. What's going on with the power here?
Well, again,
Republicans lost a big seat in the House. That's not good. Yeah, it's not looking good. That's bad. Ooh. Yikes. That's
there's no way Kamala wins unless she wins Pennsylvania.
yeah, it's not looking good. What does it take? I guess just what does it take? I guess people just don't care to vote anymore these days. And that might be the last time I'll ever vote. I don't know. Might be. So I don't see the point.
You don't think Trump's going to win anymore?
I don't know. I'm 50-50 on it. 50-50. I would say the odds are lower now.
What, did Allentown come in? Pennsylvania?
I have no idea. There's no way for me to know. Not good.
What is Trump's lead in Pennsylvania going down?
It's just stock. We don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm concerned what happened 4 years ago. It's reminding me what happened 4 years ago. We got more votes coming in, and conveniently they all go for one particular candidate. That's what concerns me.
Number one, 100% of the mail-in votes did not go for Biden.
It did. I saw like 300,000 all go for Biden. And that was it. Remember, Bonnie? I remember that. I was like, what in the world is this? It did. It did. It was rigged. That's how we know it was rigged. They printed enough ballots like, how many do we need to print? Okay, we'll print it. And, that's what they did. I don't care what anybody says.
Officials
I think it's becoming evident.
They have attorneys and a lot of watch people at every precinct. And
Now they do.
Overseeing and supervising. So unless they, at the last minute, everybody just flaked, they should
Could be. Well, then why is it taking so long to count? What's the holdup? I don't get it. It's like my state, we finished. Like Pennsylvania's an hour later, okay, fine. But in my state, we finished. It's like it doesn't take long to count. It's BS. It does not take long to count. This is the lie, and this is why America is a stupid country at this point. It's a stupid embarrassment to the rest of the world when you have places that can't even count like a third of the total number of ballots, and it takes like 10 hours to figure out or something stupid like that. That is an embarrassment because in other countries, like it's been 5 hours. Other countries, they would have already called the election by now. The election would have been called at this point. They'd be like, okay, we declared that. It doesn't mean that every single vote is counted entirely. It just means that I don't know, but it's like seems like me, the parliamentary election is more straightforward. Like they count votes, they count it all up by hand, and then a few hours later, when they're done counting, they declare the winner in that constituency, and then you add it all up, and then because I watched the BBC coverage of the British parliamentary elections. I think that was 2019 when I don't remember what year it was. I forgot, but that was the year when the Conservative Party, not conservative at all, when they won in a landslide in the parliament. And it didn't take this long. I'm just frustrated.
Check on the U.S. Constitution. Each state determines.
I don't care about Constitution. They don't know how to count. If you can't count, then you're stupid. I don't care. Count the damn votes. If my state can count 10 million votes in 5 hours, then states that has a lot fewer, there's no excuse in my book. No excuse. This is the reason why people don't trust elections. I understand why. I agree with them because it's like, how can you? Because it doesn't take that long to count. Don't give me this about the Constitution. It's called use common sense. Yeah, I am getting a little angry because it's frustrating me. And I'm about to call it quits and say, forget this. Because I'm not going to be staying up for 3 more hours with this nonsense and not get a single result. I'm just not. I might just say go to bed and just say it doesn't matter how it goes.
Well, sorry, in the morning the results will be.
It won't matter at that point. But it won't matter to me then. It might not matter. I'm like, whatever, just more of the same. Who cares? And that's how some people see it. I understand why. Some people don't think it matters. It doesn't make a difference. I disagree, but I can see why they think that way. I mean, if there isn't really any change in 2 hours, then it's going to be a bad night. Let's just say.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, people are saying the steal is in. That's what's trending.
He's catching up in Minnesota. He's now only down 100,000.
That sucks that people are saying that. And then if it turns out there's not, then it's like, well, I can understand why people think that way.
It just seems like when
Steals in?
things don't go their way, they start saying that the election looks rigged.
Well, it doesn't help what happened 4 years ago. It was inexcusable. Even if it was run poorly, that you can't say it was not run poorly. It was run poorly. You know.
Yeah, the difference between, again, we're in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah, the scamdemic that the government invented. Yeah, there you go. I mean, this is why I sound more anarchist than more of an ANCAP, which I do lean a little bit towards being an ANCAP sometimes because they just manufactured a virus and, oh, it's a scary virus. Yeah, killing certain people on purpose. It was all rigged. Of course it was rigged. 100%. Everything was rigged 4 years ago. That's how evil it is.
Personally know people who died from COVID. So
I just told you they purposely killed people with that virus. No, not before. It was after. All right, I'm gonna call it.